Yeah, yeah, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Yeah, yeah, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Yeah, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Goddamn, I ain't even have a fucking plan. Spreading my cheeks like the motherfucking man. Spraying my doodle, I don't care where it land. Pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. I'ma do it hard from beginning to the end. Go and tell your friends, tell them that dance. Spreading them cheeks, pooping like you Vince McMahon. Pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Damn, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Damn, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Damn, gross. Damn, pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. Damn, goddamn. Damn. What's going on out here, man? Rich folk be.
Come on out! You rapist!
Damn, come on. Yeah, you pooping on your head like my name is McMahon. I'ma ride for my mans, but you gon' ride my mans. Hit you with the text, cause I'll make you have that sex. I'm a nasty, weird motherfucker. I got it in me, and I look like a Hispanic Disney. Just got kicked out the motherfucking goddamn company. Shit's over. It's a rap, no closure, yeah. I was out here making bitches do things they don't wanna. Now I'm out here, baby, yeah, I'm chilling in the sun, seeing bitch, yeah. And I'm pooping on your head like McMahon, damn. Like McMahon, damn. Pooping on your head like my name's Vince McMahon. Pooping on your head like my name is Vince McMahon. Damn.
Why rich folk gotta be so weird?
Why?
Always gotta do some shit I never hear or heard of. I'm like, damn, bruh, what you going do to cock a shit? Damn, love, why you going hurt somebody's feelings like that? Why you pull off your pants, make the poopy go splat? Damn, you nasty. What's wrong with you? Motherfucker, I can't get along with you. Cocker in your pants, cocker on your face, cocker on the couch, all over the place.
Come on out!
Go take a shower, cause you gross me out. Motherfucker, I gotta do
You rapist!
Pooping on your head.
Name is McMahon.
Welcome back to LoPriore podcast. First things first, got some tour dates. February 15th, I'll be in Brooklyn, New York, which is New York City for people that don't know. I don't think people know that Brooklyn's in New York City, but New York City.
It is.
February 15th, The Sounds of Love and Stuff. That's the name of my musical tour. Come see me sing Let Me Suck Your Titties live. I'm going to sing it. So everybody asking, you know now. I'm going to be singing Let Me Suck Your Titties live, a whole bunch of other songs, singing the people in the crowd. It's going to be a great time. So get tickets now. That's February 15th. And then if you live in Chicago, that's the next stop for the Sounds and Stuff, Sounds of Love and Stuff tour. So Chicago, March 29th. I'll be there. So get your tickets now. Tickets for all shows are with the link in the bio. And let's get into the show. First things first, I got to say, Vince McMahon. We got to talk about it. We all knew Vince McMahon was a piece of shit. Like, everybody here knew he was a piece of shit.
I always thought it was just part of his fucking the character.
Nah, dude. He's been a piece of shit for a long time. This isn't even like the first one in the last like 2 years that he's been in trouble for.
Yeah.
So apparently he made this girl sign an NDA that he was like pooping on her head and like sharing her with like WWE employees and stuff.
This guy's a fucking predator.
He's a monster.
Monster.
So like he was doing all this stuff, and I thought that when the stuff came out, it was going to be like, oh, in 1975.
Yeah.
All this stuff happened in 2019.
Yeah, it was recent.
What the
with,
fuck?
With one, was the girl a talent or did she just work for him?
No, she lived in his building.
Okay.
And both of her parents died.
Okay.
So she was down on her luck already. She's like running out of money. And some dude that lived in like Vince's building with them was like, oh, you should meet Vince. And then Vince like started this relationship with her and like would start, grooming her and shit. So he started like grooming her for all this stuff. And he was like, I'll give you a job at WWE. That's like not even a real job. She like didn't even do anything. But she would like get passed around by Vince McMahon and shit, and like he would literally like pimp her out to like his friends and stuff, like in the WWE offices in like Stamford.
How
Connecticut.
how long did this go on for?
A couple years, I think, but she signed an NDA for $3 million. He paid her $1 million and then stopped paying her.
So she's not in breach of any contract
No,
because she
because-
never received payment for it.
Yeah, didn't receive the
That's
full
probably
payment.
why she's outing him now, because the guy didn't fucking pay her.
Well, yeah, and plus he has like $2 billion in WWE stock still.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, he resigned and everything.
He like left and then he kind of came back and then now he's really fucking gone.
Dude,
like
uber rich people do the weirdest fucking shit.
Yeah, you just get like these like older rich white dudes just get like rich and they just get like
Just do
lonely or something, or they just get bored because
Yeah.
he's been alive for 80 years and now he's just doing like this crazy weird shit.
What is poop sex called? Paraphilia?
No,
Is it?
no.
No, I think it's look up whatever that poop thing is. I can't imagine what's sexual about pooping on someone. Like, I don't want to fetish shame.
No, the only thing I think of is the Shizer videos
Scheiße.
from South Park when we were kids.
Scheiße.
Because you and me were kids, we were watching. I'm like, what are Shizer videos? Because we thought they were real. I mean, they are
It's
technically.
called coprophilia.
Copperphilia?
Damn,
Copro.
Copperfield?
C-O-P-R-O.
Damn,
P-H-I-L.
David Copperfield.
David Copperfilia for real, dude. What if? Yeah, because you want to know something?
What a fucking.
Selena came in the room the other day. She goes, "Fuck." She goes, "Heard about your man?"
Oh, because
She knows I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to
He's
talk
so
about it." She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Hear about your man?"
Yeah, what's up with your uncle, dog?
Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, dude." I mean, listen, he's obviously known for like being a piece of shit. Like it's very well known.
Yeah.
But this is some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen. And then apparently Brock Lesnar is in on it. She was like part of like him signing a contract extension, and then he was like send me videos of you peeing and stuff. And then
did Brock ask
Yeah,
that?
Brock asked her to like send.
Gee, why
So-
can't you just go online?
I mean, he wasn't named in the thing, but they said a WWE wrestler who's the former UFC heavyweight champion. There's only one of those.
Right.
So it's Brock Lesnar. Right. And he was supposed to be at the Royal Rumble 2 nights ago, and he
he's
wasn't
not there.
And he wasn't there.
Dude.
So, you know, put 2 and 2
So-
together.
so
He's
there-
married to Sable, too. You don't think Sable was like...
they're married.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude. Brock
shit.
Lesnar's married to Sable, bro.
Now, is this criminal or civil suits?
It's civil, but I don't know how it can't be criminal. Anyone that listens to our show and is a lawyer, first of all, why the fuck are you here? Second of all,
Yeah.
can you let us know if this can become criminal? Because like, there's another guy, John Laurinaitis, who was like one of the Road Warriors brothers.
Yeah.
And he was like, apparently, he's married to the Bella twins' mom. You know the Bella twins?
the Bella twins.
They one of them dated John Cena for a while.
I think I know who you're talking
Nikki
about.
Bella,
Yeah.
Brie
Yeah.
Bella.
Yep,
The other
I
one's
know who
married
you're
to Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
So, so apparently Brock was like, send me videos of you like peeing, and then after she sent them, he just wrote back, "You bitch."
What the hell?
No, they're in.
I don't
they're
know
into
why.
that. They're into that like masochistic, fucking like belittling
Yeah, well,
your sex partner type of shit. Fucking, I can't imagine how fucking weird. I mean, just feeling like, yo, listen, I want to step it up a notch. I want you to let me poop on you. I got to be honest.
Bro,
It's
I
a
didn't think-
whole other level of weird.
I didn't think it was gonna be bad, and I read the
Mute?
text messages. I don't even think we should fucking repeat them on the fucking podcast because it's like it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you should just look afterwards, like the shit he was saying, like that Vince was saying on the text messages. If it's him, like because I don't know how. Either way, like he obviously did some fucking weird shit, but like I don't know. Like I'm reading these, and it's like I'm not putting it past him, but it's insane the shit that he wrote, bro. Like I was like, how does this guy even know how to talk like this?
he should
'Cause he's old.
He should go to prison though, man. You can't.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
care.
if
I don't
you're
care if he's
assaulting
80 years old.
somebody and
and
again,
rich.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at some point it's just like, listen, you can't
too
talk
much.
about certain things, but it's just like, if even you have to understand, dude, you put these people in these positions where they just feel like they have no other place to turn.
Yeah.
That's criminal shit.
Well, think about
You know what I mean?
also
Like,
too, like
he
you
took
have to.
advantage.
even if
took
they're like, oh,
advantage of her.
she signed it, it's just like, yeah, but she
took
didn't want you
advantage.
to do that.
He took
dog.
advantage.
You know what I mean? Like, you
But
can't
you have
go
to
doing that
admit,
shit.
and then also like you have to admit that like someone pooped on your head like during a
it's-
threesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the embarrassing part.
Like, I don't care. I don't
same
care
thing-
what has ever happened to me. I'll admit to anything else. If someone poops on my head,
Yeah.
I gotta leave
I
that
just
out.
these fucking these rich dudes though they fucking
weird.
like treat like chicks like they're fucking hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking wild. It's like those
just
like
the
he was
world.
literally like, yeah, I want you to fuck my guy and I want to see it.
Yeah.
Like just like that kind of stuff. It was like really bad. He was like,
The other thing he did too was he would use like dildos on her.
Yeah.
But he would name them after like pro wrestlers.
yeah,
No shit.
So he would have like a dildo that was like, yeah, Macho Man, yeah.
yeah, like
That's a
fucking
really good
weird
Vince
shit.
McMahon.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, too bad I can't
Yeah.
do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking piece
Hey
of
guys,
shit.
I have an impression too. And we're like, oh, what is it?
I do a really good Vince McMahon.
Yeah, they're like, don't do
Here,
that.
give me your face.
Just pull your pants down.
Jesus Christ.
Pull your pants down.
But now, if you look back on everything, dude, he would always have like these weird storylines where he would like have sex with Trish Stratus and shit.
Yeah.
and like he would really push the lines. He'd make people like kiss his ass. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to look back on all that stuff now and be like,
It kind of. That's what I thought. The first thing I was like, where he puts his face. He had his face put in Rikishi's ass.
yeah,
Like as like for
Rikishi.
the bit, but everyone made like a big deal, like, oh, he's taking like a one for the team, but it's like maybe he was into all this weird ass shit.
And now all these old interviews are coming up. Like Scott Hall was like, I didn't want to do this angle with Goldust because it was like kind of gay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he was just saying it. It was like I didn't want to be portrayed as like, he's like, I know Dustin's cool, Dustin Rhodes,
the son.
the son. He's like, I know he's the man, but like I don't know if I want my character getting like rubbed on and kissed by like a guy.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is just it just comes down to like you're doing something you're sexually. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even want to do that. Obviously, because you had like Val Venus, right? Like Val Venus's character.
Oh, yeah, dude. Val Venus
Val
was the man,
Venus.
dude.
Val Venus, when we were kids, we're like, oh man, this guy just fucks chicks. But you think about it, and then you think about the chicks that are involved though too, and it's like maybe like whoever was down that they would. Because now I'm thinking, where'd they find half the random girls? Because then you had like. But now I'm thinking about like all the lives that are fucked. Like Sunny is like Sunny's situation.
Yeah, she's in prison now.
She's in prison for didn't she kill someone in a DUI or something?
Yeah. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But Scott Hall was doing an interview, and he was like, and I was talking to Vince, and Vince was like, "Let me tell you about my first gay experience."
Right.
So like he told Scott Hall about like some like gay experience that he had. So like Vince is just like a sexual deviant, I think.
Yeah.
Like he's just
He's
gross.
just freaky. He's
You know.
freaky. He's nasty.
Freaky, nasty,
evil, he's
disgusting.
rich.
He's
Yeah.
evil and rich. Like,
That's
and the worst thing about this is obviously the girl, but the second worst thing about this is that everything mom and dad said about wrestling being garbage was right.
They were right.
They were right. They
Well,
were right.
well, also it's like you're fucking just it's your employees. Like you shouldn't be talking to your employees like that anyway.
Yeah.
He was like so cool with a lot of them and would do shit with them because he because he clearly
can't-
wanted to live that party lifestyle.
You can't poop on employees.
No.
You can't. You can't.
She wasn't even an employee. It's like he was like
He gave her some fake job and was like paying her.
Kept
to
her on
just-
payroll.
Kept her on payroll, and everyone's being like, "Yo, she should have just like said no and stuff." I'm like, dude, if
doesn't
someone
work like
offers
that.
you $2 million,
Yeah, it doesn't
if
work
someone
like
came in
that.
here right now, I said I would lie about like not getting pooped on.
Yeah.
If someone came in here and was like, "Yo, I'll give you $2 million," I'm gonna
just get it-
shit on
let's
your
get it
face
over with.
right here
Yeah.
on your
Also,
show.
he
And you
also-
have to
Jared,
post
get
it,
the-
I'd
get
do
the
it.
bath-
and,
water
then
ready.
he stopped and then he stopped
Turn the
fucking
shower
paying her. Then he stopped paying her. So then I'd be like, yo, bro, what the fuck? You stop paying me out of nowhere? Like, of course I'm gonna put this guy in the dirt.
I just don't want to live a life where I have to get people to like. I mean, NDA, like an NDA in business, fine, I get it. But it's just like, I don't want to live a fucking life where people have to sign shit so that I won't be outed about all the weird, evil shit that I do. It's just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, but at
I
first
think-
they did a really good job with it being the angle because Vince, before it turned into the attitude thing, Vince said like,
Oh, yeah.
he literally said, he goes, we're gonna make this a fucking like a circus. He said
Yeah.
he like announced the Attitude Era, which I don't remember even watching.
And
You
people
know,
are
as a
always
kid,
telling on
me
themselves like
and
that.
Danny just started realizing like the evolution of it, I guess, if you want. 'cause, like,
You fucking bring Vince McMahon here. I shit on his head. I make him humble. Him and fucking Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
but like he brought in that Attitude Era to be like Jerry Springer on purpose. You know what I mean? So like that's what, like as a kid you're like, oh, this is like just Jerry Springer shit. This is popular. It's the 90s. But like the fact that he was taking all that home and doing worse.
Let me,
It's
can,
like,
I ask you a
now
real
it's
question?
it's really fucked.
Can I ask
to
you?
think about.
Can I ask you a serious question? Mm-hmm. How much would it cost for someone to like poop on your face for like an extended period of time?
Does like everyone know about it? too?
No. No one knows about it. I'm just trying to get a gauge. I'm not trying to make light of things that are going on. I just want to see where people's heads are at financially, so people can understand why people would let someone poop on their head during a threesome.
Shit spirit in me is saying like 20 mil.
20 mil?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm way off.
What's
your number?
Danny's way more affordable than that. Yeah. I got to be honest, man.
Like
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm at 75.
Somebody defecating on your fucking face.
I was gonna say like probably depends on who it is. $3, and then if it's someone that I really don't like,
no, it's like your boss.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like letting a boss duke you on your face.
Yeah. No,
and he looks like Uncle Dominic.
Yeah,
I can't. I there's no amount of money that's gonna make me sleep that off.
Well, here's the thing though. Did he say, yeah, you're gonna be doing all this for this amount of money though?
No, but he was just like giving her.
No,
he
gave her like a 15.
Gradually, he went over fucking time and did it though, because if she's being quiet for sex, then what the fuck was he paying her for?
Well, he was giving her like $15,000, like Bloomingdale's gift cards, and
right?
shit.
So he was
like,
gradually doing. He's grooming. Like I guess.
Well, that's what people do. Like they abuse someone and then they're like, oh, like then they love bomb them after to make it think like it's okay.
Could be blackmail too, where he's just like, I'm way more powerful than you. If you ever, I have photographs of you. This, you know what I mean? Like if you ever expose me, I'll do this and do that.
Well, he was texting her like, you're my slave and shit.
Yeah, well, that's what goes along with that type of shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Wow. I always think about that story when Mike like showed up at that house and that girl was in like a collar and shit.
Yeah, and that guy was just like
on some Gimp shit from like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, girl I dated, her sister, when we got there, we were like going up this driveway and I was like, yo, this house is mad rich. Like who's this guy? Like where the fuck are we going right now?
This house is mad rich.
Mad rich.
We
like the house is actually rich.
Yeah, it bought itself.
We're going up and we're just see like this fucking crazy fucking driveway, and it took like, it's like a rich person's house when it takes like 5 minutes to finally get to the house up the driveway.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, this place is beautiful. I was like, this is gonna be a great day. And we got there, and her sister like came out of the garage and was like, what's up? And I was like, what the fuck is on your sister's neck right now? And it looked like a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog like a ring, and it was like around her neck. And we got there. I was like, whatever, it's all good. She's probably just like part of some tribe or something. I don't know. Like we
thought it was like religious.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Michael always sees the best in people. Yeah. He was like, oh, I don't know.
I thought it was like that shit that like baseball players put on their neck for like the magnetism.
Oh, like fighting necklaces.
Yeah.
So I remember I had like 15 of those.
So I remember seeing her. We get there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. I didn't say anything to her sister. And we get there, and she's like, what's up, guys? And I'm like, what's up? And I was like, I gotta ask. And she's like, what's up? I was like, what the fuck is like, what is that on your neck? Is that a necklace? And she's like, yeah, it's like a collar. Like I just got it or something. She was like, do you like it? And I was like, I guess. It looks fucking weird as fuck though. So I just go, I gotta ask, what is it? And she was like, yeah. She like went like this, and she had bruises like all on her arm.
What?
And I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? She goes, oh, there's like a lot of mosquitoes out here. I was like, are they on fucking steroids?
Yeah, carry baseball bats.
She had like crazy bruises and like burns, and I was like, do they have like fucking leprosy? I was like, what's going on? So like
steroids.
Yeah, I was like, you look like a fucking character from fucking Requiem for a Dream. So like we go inside and we get in there, and I just see these huge shoes. And I'm like, who the fuck's shoes are these? She's like, it's like the owner of the house. It's my friend. And I was like, dude, they were like size 23s.
Damn, dude. Rich. Shit. The house is rich, and he has big shoes.
Yeah.
Well, I got in there, and I'm like, thinking, wait, well, like, what's going on? So I see those. I'm like, whatever. Then I look on the wall, and there's a picture of like this fucking German baby with like lederhosen on. And he has like blonde hair, and it's like swished to the side and like gelled. And the baby's like just like this. And I'm like, that's fucking odd.
Yeah,
it's an odd looking ass weird German baby. Dude, it was 100% German. Like I go in and it's like this baby has like a 30-foot fucking painting of itself, and I'm like, who the fuck's baby is that? Is that the owner too when he was a kid? And she's like, no, it's like one of his children. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's a cool picture of a baby though.
Then it is kind of sick. Yeah. Then we go into the dining room, and there's a fucking huge dining room table and like two fucking like knight statues.
Like cast iron knights?
Yeah, like cast iron knights, like with like fucking like swords and everything. And I was like, yo,
what is going on?
And like it just started. I wasn't even impressed. I was like scared, kind of, because it was just like like rich people like their furniture always looks mad uncomfortable. It never looks like fun to sit on or anything.
Just looks like you should look at
That
it.
is true.
And,
Yeah.
like,
Rich people furniture always looks uncomfortable.
It always
as
looks
fuck.
mad and like
it's always like
perfectly
oblong and weirdly shaped.
Yeah, and it looks like no one uses it.
Yeah.
So like we go in.
It's made out of like rock.
Yeah, and we're sitting there, and she's like, "You guys want lemonade?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
You guys
so
want
we're-
lemonade?
So we're like drinking
She's like,
lemonade.
"Open your mouth."
We're drinking lemonade, and we're just fucking hanging out. And I'm like, "Yo, something's weird, bro." And like her sister looks weirded out too, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is on your arm?" I was like, "That shit looks bad. Those are not mosquitoes." I was like, "Can you just?" I was like, "This is weird." I was like, "If I'm fucking staying here." Like,
I want to know what's going on.
dude, this is why I said I was like the like Hispanic like black character went off of me where I was just like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. I'm putting all these.
I ain't
things
waiting to
together.
die in this motherfucker.
And she's sitting there, she's like, it's good, right? And I'm just like while she's drinking, I'm just staring at the collar, and I'm like, yo, what? Can you just be honest with me? What the fuck's going on right now? And she just goes like, what do you mean? And I'm like, yo, your arms look like someone beat the shit out of you.
Damn.
And your fucking collar is mad. That's not a necklace.
Was this the first time you had met her?
It's not a Major
Yeah.
League Baseball thing. No, it's my second time.
Oh, I thought this was the first time you ever met
No,
her.
the first time I met her was in like North Carolina somewhere, and I thought she was cool, and she is cool. Like she's still cool. Like I don't want to kink shame people, but like we get there. It's my second time meeting her, and it's still like that's not a good.
That's
time
not
to do
normal.
that.
I'm sorry, guys.
Right.
Anybody could like come after me if you want.
Right, and I never.
Yeah.
So I never. I guess
There's
I
a
never. Yeah, I
ceiling.
never told you the story. So
There's
we're
a ceiling
sitting
to
there.
weirdness.
There's a ceiling.
We're standing there, and I'm like, just fucking tell me what's going on. She goes, okay, the owner of the house and me have like a sexual like
Understanding.
like thing going on. I was like, okay, fine, we're getting somewhere. Like, what does that mean? She's like he does stuff to me and like I like it and all that. And I'm like, so like what, BDSM? And she's like, yeah, you know what it is? I'm like, yeah, okay, that's all right, fine. But like she's telling me more stuff. We're sitting down. She's like, by the way, when he gets here, like I have to call him like sir and like master. And I was
Chill.
like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
That's it.
I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have dinner with you guys. And she's like, yes, master. And like gets up and goes to the fridge. I was like, hell no.
Nah.
I was like, it's kind of a part of me goes, that's kind of hilarious. But I was like, I don't. So in my mind, I'm thinking, yo, what if this is a huge fucking house? Like, what if this guy just goes like, I've been doing this for too long. I want something new.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
what if he like has like trap doors and he just like wants to fucking like.
And why did she double book? Why did she fucking double book and go
And lie about it?
into like sex slave mode? And then be like, hey, why don't you guys come over for dinner tonight?
That's
like,
what
bitch,
I mean.
why
You know,
can't you do that on
this is a
Saturday and
fucking
invite us over on
really
Sunday?
weird- this is a really weird second.
They were
like,
trying to get you
engagement.
into that shit.
This
Yeah,
is like
probably.
a really weird second engagement. And in my mind, I'm like, this guy's like, damn, maybe I want some like Puerto Rican love male booty tonight.
Yeah, no.
And he's got like trap doors and shit.
I mean, I
and he, like,
get it.
makes
Drink
us,
the- did you
and, like,
drink the
one,
lemonade?
One opens up because he like wants to see us like try to figure our way out like rats.
Or he makes you
And I'm like,
swim
I'm not-
down.
Yeah,
He makes
yeah,
you swim like a mermaid in like
yeah,
that Miami
yeah,
bar or whatever.
yeah, with
The
like
Fort
with,
Lauderdale.
Like an
place.
indoor
He makes me,
aquarium.
he makes me like
aquarium.
go down a rope with like glass on it.
just Mike squirming
Just,
around.
like trying to get, and I'm like, I'm while we're sitting there, I'm like, I just can't. And her sister's like, what? Why would you like have me invite my boyfriend in this environment? And we're sitting there, and she's crying. She's like, "Why are you guys being like this?" I'm like, "Cause it's fucking weird."
Yeah,
what do you
it's
mean?
weird.
Well, and look,
I was
and like,
that's not real
And
dinner
it's the
stuff.
second time that I'm meeting you. Like, I'm good. Like,
It's
I don't want
too
to hear.
soon.
I don't want to hear this guy fucking whipping you. And he had a sex dungeon. She wouldn't like show us. She says like, it's like what we do down there. I'm like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear like like late at night while we're trying to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Like this guy's beating you with whips and shit. I was like, can we just? I was like, look, can we at least just go to a hotel? I'll feel more comfortable and we'll come eat with you. But like, I didn't want to like we're hanging out and I'm like, fine, I'll stay because I've
don't
seen
wanna
so
be
many.
part- yeah.
I've seen
I
way
don't
too
wanna
many
be part of
fucking
what's going on.
movies. And like we're drinking the lemonade again, and I'm like, well, that's weird.
yeah.
Like, this, my body. And he's like, it is weird, isn't it? You're all because
Yeah.
we were watching. While,
Would you have drank the lemonade after she?
Hell no,
told
I didn't
you?
want any of his food. I was like, we're going to another
I'd have
restaurant.
like,
I was
I'm
like,
good on this.
I was like, we're going to a restaurant. I'm not eating anything he's serving because they were like gonna have a magnificent dinner at this weird ass night table.
See, I always
was
forget,
like,
did
fuck
he-
this weird rich white shit. I'm not doing this. And like we were.
Did he come home? I always forget.
No, I wanted to leave before he got there because I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna be like, "You're not fucking going anywhere, man." And I remember,
who I'm
but I
picturing?
remember the shoe size, bro. He was like 7'3", this guy, and I was like, I can't fucking. This guy will kick my ass.
And then fuck your ass.
Dude, and then,
I'm gonna have.
yeah.
Dude, I was thinking of everything. I was like, I'll grab that knife. I'll do this on my way out. While we were sitting down, the news was on, and some shit was happening on the news, and I like went into like a Wayne's World fantasy, and I was like, fucking 3 people were found after a guy fucking like had them like run through his house of torture.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if he's setting this up.
I'm not going out like this,
because
dog.
if he's cool with it and she's cool with it,
What the fuck?
I just imagine like this guy like floating through the goddamn door, just being a fucking psycho. And I was like, yo, I'm going. And she started crying. She goes, why are you taking my sister from me? I was like, because you're fucking weird.
Yeah,
this is not a. Even her sister was like, this is not a good situation. This is like not. Her sister started crying. She says, why would you embarrass me in front of my boyfriend? I was like, yo, to be honest, I'm not even embarrassed.
Right.
Like, you don't even have to be embarrassed. I just don't feel comfortable being here. That's all.
Right.
That's
not
really
while
sus.
not while it's all in action.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
if you told me that that's what you're into, I'd be like, all right, cool. That's what you do. You know what I mean? Like it's all good.
You should have seen my fucking face as I was putting everything together. Like I was not.
Dude,
I wasn't saying anything for the longest time, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
She handed you lemonade and like a butt plug. She's like, here, put those both in you
She's
right
like, so
now.
how you guys been? And I was like, I don't.
I gotta be honest.
Her sister was like, oh, you know what? I was like, shut up. What are you wearing today?
Everyone shut.
I was so, bro, I wasn't, so anyway, like, she's fine now. So
Yeah.
obviously we were wrong. But who knows? In my mind, I was like, what if this guy has some sick fantasy?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fine, but what you
Where he
came back,
snapped.
you could have went to that house and never came back, dude.
Yeah, or
the same.
or something. And I don't know the guy at all. And he's fucking huge. Like, I've never seen shoes. Like, it was like Shaquille O'Neal slippers. And like, we're in there. And I was just like, listen, and her sister was so mad. She was like, no, we're not staying with you. I'm going home.
Yeah, he was gonna thrash you.
Dude,
for
it was
sure.
like somewhere weird in New Jersey, like 2 hours from
That dude
here.
told her like, yo, bring that couple over. Let's see if they're into it.
he's cute. I
Yeah,
wanna play with
because
him.
why else would you do that actively around people?
Right.
Unless that was really your lifestyle and she was like some kind of like sex
she
slave.
couldn't.
And
I look at it like this: she
They were
couldn't
plotting.
have
He was paying
invited
for,
you if he didn't approve.
Right.
right,
So there was some weird like daddy approval for
Yeah.
for you to even be there.
Right.
exactly.
Like, if you just said nothing and didn't show any... Dude, she had to have it on the whole time, even while we were there. And I was like, the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Yeah,
Wild.
He doesn't give a fuck that
Yeah.
we're gonna... Dude, bruised up. And so I asked her before we left, I was like, are you good before we leave? And she goes, yeah, I'm down with
yeah.
it.
If you're not, signal with your
Yeah,
face or
yeah,
something.
yeah, tell us.
I have a
But she
weird
was like-
story, too.
At the bottom of the
Dude,
lemonade,
I was
it said like, "Help
dude,
me."
There was like a teddy bear on the couch. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I was like looking for cameras and its ass.
Yeah.
Because I was like fucking weirded out. And then like she told me that he had paid for like their grandmother's funeral. Like he was like giving her mad money. He's rich as shit.
People
the house
are-
was
Sounds
the
like
house,
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, basically. But the house was absolutely beautiful, but the experience was not.
Yeah, no.
So I immediately left, and I was like, I'm not trying to kink shame you.
Right.
Please stop crying. I don't want to be an asshole, but this is extremely fucking weird, and we're leaving. I was like, we're going to a hotel, and her sister was so mad that she was like, no, we're not. We're going home. I'm embarrassed right now.
Yeah.
It's just like, take it off.
I remember-
And then do it at night, and I'll be like, damn, he's really fucking railing your sister right now.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
right.
no.
Keep it.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep it silent.
Fucking, yeah.
I remember when I was a junior in high school, I was at junior formal, and we were outside of the bus. I was smoking a cigarette outside of the bus, and this weird like French couple came up to me, and they were like, "Hey," I was like, "What's going on?" And like they were like, "Oh, like you look cute tonight," and I was like, "Okay."
What the hell?
Yeah, so I was just like, okay. We were outside of a fucking hookah bar because that's what you do when you're a junior in high school. You go
I guess so.
Yeah, you go to, yeah.
or Dominican. It's either you're Dominican or a
Yeah.
junior in high school. You
Yeah.
go to hookah lounge.
Or you're
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Or both. Yeah. You started going when you're 12.
Right.
Quinceañeras at a
Your
fucking-
dad, your dad owns it.
Yeah, and your dad owns 3 of them.
Yeah.
They all have that like Shakira merch. Papyrus, fucking handwriting on the outside. Papyrus, Shakira merch, off-brand tees.
Marisol's,
Yeah.
Marisol's Smokehouse.
I fucking love that fucking sketch.
So they were creeping on you.
So they were creeping. They were like, come in, yeah. It was like a bar, and I was like kind of loose already. And I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it. So like I was like, all right. And my date at the time was like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go like get a beer or whatever. Cause I'm like 16, and these people like they walk us like right in,
Yeah.
like no check, no ID. And they sit down. I'll never forget. It's the whole room's like red. There's like multiple people in there, like couples and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And like as soon as we get in there, he's like, get the drink, whatever you want.
He's like, take your pants off.
Get a drink, right? So I'm getting a drink at the bar, and I turn around, and he's like making out with his wife, and I was like, all right,
Oh my God.
whatever.
Nice.
I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine. It's like,
Side eyeing you while doing it. Like,
well, cause I'm thinking he thinks I'm just like a young.
yeah, just like they're both looking at you while they
Yeah, right.
Michael's face from this
Right?
angle was
This is
fucking
crazy.
epic.
So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm like, it's whatever. I'm trying to pretend I'm an adult because
Yeah.
I'm in an adult setting. I'm
Right.
pretending I'm an adult.
Right.
So I'm just like, all right, cool. It's like what adults do. It's cool. It's whatever. And then I go back to the bar. I look at the drink and I look back and he's like kissing a dude now.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
were
partying. They
next.
were like swanging.
Yeah. And I remember just being
They
like,
wanted to see if you were gonna swang.
yeah. And I was like, all right, let's go. And I remember like I was probably about 5 minutes away from S and a fat French dick.
Yeah, you were.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't.
No, I mean,
Not that it's a bad thing.
should have done it
Yeah.
for the story now.
Yeah.
You know, because that story just ends. Can you
Dude.
get out of
Yeah,
here?
will you take a
What's
walk?
up with you, bro?
Yeah, dude. Why does he have to
good?
headbutt my mic every
Yeah,
time?
dude, he's been putting his face in my crotch the whole
What's on your
time.
neck?
Why
like
does your
that
do-
girl
why does your
did?
dog
What's on
look
your
like a-
neck like that girl?
Yeah. Why does your dog look like an old fucking
I
Irish
went,
barber?
I went for the schnauzer cut on him.
He looks like a
Looks
scrub.
nice.
Yeah.
He looks like a
It looks like
a
he could have been in the Kings of New York.
yeah he looks like fucking Bob the Butcher.
He looks like somebody told me.
He looks like Daniel. Why does your dog look like Daniel Day Lewis?
Someone told me he looks like Cragmire because he's got a big jaw.
does.
Yeah, he looks-
he's
yeah.
got the- yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah, he's got Benzino's chin.
This dog is so attention, like just hungry all the time. He just
Not
has
no,
to, like,
he's
be
normally
in your
no,
ass.
he's normally not this wild. He's literally staring at me like a poor little
Yeah.
Scottish man.
I hate when
Relax.
dogs stare. It's like because I feel like they could see every bad thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah,
When they stare into
They
your
like I've
soul.
known all the things you've done.
Yeah, it's almost like celestial, like that. Like I'm staring into a fucking like a galaxy,
Yeah.
and I stare into their eyes. Something about dogs is scary, but like it's just not as scary. Like when a cat does it, it's really scary.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, when they get the devil eyes.
When I remember Annie Vet's like, remember Annie Vet wouldn't come over because she was afraid of Griffey because she thought like Griffey was like a descendant
Like a
of
demon?
Satan. Yeah,
Really?
Is that
yeah.
a thing?
You didn't know that?
No.
Watch, I'm gonna call mom.
Dude, I didn't know this.
Yeah, Annie Vet used to hate. Call mom. Annie Vet used to not want to be around Griffey because she thought that she was like a Satan like descendant. Here we go. Let's see if she answers.
Hello.
Hey mom, what's up? You're on the show, so don't say anything offensive.
I won't.
All right. Didn't Annie Vet say that Griffey was like a descendant of Satan and like didn't want to be around her?
I don't remember that.
Do you remember her being afraid of Griffey?
No, it was Grandma.
No, it was both of them. Annie Vet did not like
Yeah,
Griffey
both
at
of them.
all.
Wait, Grandma was afraid of
Yeah.
Griffey?
Grandma was afraid of
Yes.
Griffey? Why?
Yep, Griffey. She's very superstitious about cats.
Oh, so it was Grandma.
Oh, so maybe it was Grandma. So maybe Grandma
she-
thought the cat
she
was from
says-
hell.
That a cat
Sorry, Annie
it
Vet.
will steal your breath.
Oh,
A
shit.
cat
That's a
will
Spanish
steal your
thing.
breath?
Yeah, that's a Spanish thing. They
Damn,
say it all
that's
the time.
scary as
Yeah.
hell.
Why? Why?
Yeah.
It's just, folk tales that have been sent and spread from one generation to the other.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks, mom.
Love you.
Okay. Love you
Yeah.
guys. Bye.
We won $1 million just now, just so you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it was a phone a friend.
Hung up on her before she asked for money.
Yeah, she's gonna call you back. She's
Yeah,
gonna,
well,
like,
sorry, Annie Vet. It was Grandma. Yeah,
Yeah.
A cat will take your breath. How Hispanic and weird is that?
It's Spanish people are weird superstitions.
Yeah, but that's a weird one. A cat can't even choke you. Doesn't
when you
even
had-
have thumbs, fucker.
when you had hiccups, they would put like a string on your forehead, something like that.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of weird shit.
Well, that's just making me think of like voodoo stuff.
yeah.
I remember mom put butter on my forehead once.
What was that about?
I had a bump there.
Butter's good for burns, I think.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never know. I've never known.
No, it's
I've never known
bee
this to be
stings. WD-40,
What?
What?
dude, instantly
Like,
stops
right
it.
away?
Dude, instantly stops it from hurting.
Yeah, but then you get cancer right after. Probably.
No, but then you're all lubed up. You smell like a mechanic,
yeah.
WD-40 really does that?
dude. Instantly.
What the fuck?
I've
All right,
gotten-
let's get some bees in here.
Yeah,
Unknown
yeah.
caller.
Who is this?
That's
Mom?
no,
Oh,
I
no, they
know.
hung up.
They hung up. They know better.
Yeah, they were like,
Probably-
he's not
it's probably
paying.
Griffey.
They were like, he's
Imagine it was
not,
Griffey.
he's not paying.
It was Griffey. You just hear an echo like
Satan.
Dude, that was creepy. That scared the shit out of
That's
me.
it.
Yo, phone calls scare the shit out of me regardless. If anyone calls me, I
Yeah, like
automatically
late at
go to
night.
like someone's a dead
Oh
person.
my god,
Yeah.
bro!
If it's not a text,
Dude,
Yeah, don't ever call me unless
Unsolved
someone's dead.
Mysteries did that to me because you would hear a voice like, "This is the last voicemail they left."
Yeah.
and it would scare like CCTV surveillance and voicemails scare the shit out.
Yeah,
of
they're
me.
freaky.
But like late night ones where like you hear like you just hear the person's voice, but you don't know what's going on because you can't see anything, but you just hear them. I fucking hate that
Yes.
shit. It drives me
late
nuts.
late night surveillance. It's always weird because like everybody just looks like a zombie in it. You know
Dude,
I mean?
what are you
It's
doing,
like-
man? Go
they
stab,
look
go
weird.
stab Leonardo DiCaprio or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Go kill
Bill the
someone.
Butcher.
Yeah, go
Bill
kill
the
John
Butcher.
C. Riley. Why don't you burn him? See if his ashes turn green.
That's it. What else is going on in modern news?
Megan the Stallion dissed Nicki Minaj.
Right, I heard that. She was like, they don't like Megan Law because her husband's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what it was
yeah.
about.
That's
Meg-
what it was. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah.
My thing. I'll be honest with you. Nicki Minaj called her a fragment foot bitch, and I lost my mind. It was
fragment
so fucking
foot bitch? What
Yeah,
does that
She
mean?
got shot in her foot.
Oh Jesus!
And
Yeah,
like a fr-
by
if-
Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah, and it bounced off to and a fragment went in her foot. So
Oh
she
my
was on
God.
Instagram Live. She was like, "You fucking fragment foot bitch."
Yeah, and making mad weird like Tourettic sounds, like
Yeah.
almost like just making a lot of weird sounds, and like she just did a diss song and released it, and she just sounds like a fucking cartoon character. It's fucking absolutely wild. It's like it's just it was not a good diss track, but
Nicki
the
Minaj
fragment
or
foot
Megan Thee
thing
Stallion?
is hilarious.
The fragment foot bitch. I was cracking up when I heard that. That was hilarious.
And
Fragment
calling-
foot bitch.
and calling her Bigfoot and saying she's just like tall. I think Megan Thee Stallion would beat the shit out of Nicki Minaj.
yeah,
Megan's a
dude.
big girl.
She's a big athletic ass beast.
Who would you rather smash? Jared, go first.
Nikki or Megan?
Megan.
Nikki.
Oh, damn, probably the Stallion.
I'd probably go the Stallion.
Yeah.
probably.
Stallion.
Nikki's looks a little weird these days.
Nikki does. Yeah, Nikki does look a little weird. I mean, if I had to choose neither, I would probably say neither.
Right.
I'm just not my thing.
Nah, Megan the Stallion is like, dude, she's huge. She would
like 5'10",
fucking
dude.
beat her ass.
Yeah, she's a big girl.
But Nikki's hood as fuck. I don't know where Megan. I don't even know where Megan's from.
Houston,
But-
I think.
Oh, really?
Nikki's from Queens, right?
Nikki's from Queens.
And Nikki's from Queens. Like I remember that old video they showed of her like rapping in the stairway where she just like was dressed like a stud.
Yeah.
Automobile gangsta.
Yeah, she's just whole like. I've always thought Nikki was mad fucking talented and all that stuff, but the diss track is not very good. It's
No.
not. And Eminem just dropped one too that's not very good to Benzino.
Yeah.
It's just not like, I don't know, man. It's just either he just wanted to provoke it to see if he would go someplace, but Benzino responded and then did a really fucked up lyric about Eminem's friend that got shot, Proof.
yeah.
So that's gonna piss him off now because now he's gonna take it like you can't talk about his daughter.
What was
Like,
it?
those
What
are
was
like his rules? Like don't talk about his daughter, don't talk about like Proof or whatever. So now he's obviously gonna.
what
go
was the
off.
best rap beef you think?
Probably Nas and Jay-Z.
Yeah,
That was
probably.
pretty epic.
But
Yeah.
even like Jay-Z feels bad about like that super ugly track.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of fucked up. So leave condoms on your baby.
Do you think
seat
you
and
can
stuff.
do that though? Can you go too far to the point where it's not a good diss, or do you think that wins? Like, what do you guys want to see in a rap battle? Do you want to see someone say really like you want to see Pusha T talk about your friend having MS,
Yes.
or would you?
Yeah, I think. I mean,
I want to hear the worst things possible because I
some
like
people
battle
would say-
rap. I like battle rap.
Right.
And those guys will like talk about like everything horrible and then just be like, "All right, bro, like good battle."
Right.
that was perfectly
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. All right, bro. Get Juan Don DeMarco.
But like,
I think
that's why some people think like Jay-Z won though because he said something really fucked up.
No, Ether
Yeah,
annihilated.
It was
Jay-Z.
just so personally.
Yeah.
It was just he created the fucking term for it.
Yeah, it's
You know, to
yeah,
get ether.
yeah. He just it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
it wasn't even close.
Yeah. And I think in Takeover, you could just hear Jay-Z's like kind of off. Like it's not. He had to go to something really drastic and fucked up because he couldn't think of anything to say after
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I mean, the most iconic rap beef ever is Pac and Big.
Yeah,
For sure. I mean, it put two sides of the country against each other.
Yeah, but,
you know what
but
I mean? Like,
yeah, but like Biggie never,
is so
Biggie never
fucking
said
corny.
anything though. But
It is
Biggie,
fair.
but Biggie never
Oh,
said
he
anything.
did.
though.
He did. He just Pac
Nah,
out.
yeah, I
really,
think he was.
bro.
I think he was more. I
Not
think he was
really.
more between the lines
No,
with
he was
it.
doing subtle jabs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he subbed the shit out of him a lot.
But it
Yeah.
was nothing that not any of us remember. Though.
Well, a lot of it then, a lot of rap then was like they were always taking shots at each other,
Right.
Because Nas and Biggie had a thing going for a little bit where they were kind of getting at each other.
Biggie would fuck with the Locks at first to get them hyped up to start rapping and shit.
Yeah,
That was his
so-
way of getting
Well,
them
let
to.
me ask you guys this: who's the best rapper turned actor?
Best rapper turned actor.
Most Def is pretty goddamn good as an actor.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say that, but now that he said
Who's
that,
like the
out loud-
most successful? You think?
I'd say 50.
About
Or, no,
LL Cool J.
Cube.
LL Cool J?
Cube.
LL Cool J has been on NCIS for like
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah,
dude.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
he was
true.
like-
That's
my head
true.
is like a shark's fin.
Yeah, but he's
and
not
then
a-
he
but
was
he's-
in wrestling doing this
But
thing.
he was, doing that
but
weird-ass
did
squat.
any of LL's movies do
So
as
weird.
well as like
No.
Friday?
No.
Or like
Well,
let's
Are
look
We
it up.
There
some of
Yet?
them probably did
or
well.
or Boys in the Hood or anything
No,
like that.
some
You
of
know
them
what I mean?
probably did well, but he's not a great actor. Most Def got nominated for like a
I would say
fucking
Ice Cube.
award.
I would say Ice Cube or Mos Def. Mos Def's actually a pretty good actor.
No, he got nominated, I think, for either their Emmy or
Yeah.
something like that.
That's a good question though.
LL Cool J,
Yeah, he was in
J's.
like shark movies and shit.
best grossing fucking movie right now, dude.
Yeah.
LL Cool J box office, the numbers. Best known acting roles: Mr. Jones and Charlie's Angels. I don't even remember what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was
god.
a big movie, though.
Oh my god. Yeah, but the movie did terrible though. It made a lot of money.
He was in
because they're all
Halloween.
hot. He was in Halloween.
Yeah. He was in
Last
Halloween.
Holiday, Deep Blue Sea, where he's the preacher.
yeah.
Head is like a shark's fin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That shit. But he was never
He survived
like.
it. There was a joke going about like he was like the first black person to survive a horror movie.
Yeah. Because you thought he died.
How did Deep Blue Sea do in the box office?
Deep Blue Sea, I think, actually did well because I remember like looking this up. Opening weekend, it did $19 million. Domestic box office, it did worldwide. It did $165 million.
Dude.
Yeah. I would say Ice.
Samuel Jackson in that thing?
Guess how much the
Yeah,
budget?
shark
Samuel
eats him.
Jackson's in fucking everything.
Guess how much the budget was? $60 million.
60?
They crushed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why did it crush though? Because LL's in it.
LL Samuel Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Samuel's
He
in
gets
it.
eaten by a shark in it.
Yeah. He's like.
Shark ate me, motherfucker.
Yeah, at the end he goes, "We're gonna stop fighting, motherfucker!" And then like all of a sudden this fucking shark comes up, just fucking. And if you watch it in slow mo, it turns him into CGI,
Right.
his character. But when he gets eaten, he goes like this. It's the funniest shit. We found it while we were watching it one night. When you slow it down, it's his body goes like this while he's getting dragged down. He's just going like. But yeah, I would say that's probably his best movie.
Yeah, I would say it's either Ice Cube or LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Right?
LL Cool J's and he's also he's also been in like dramas,
Yeah.
comedies, in between.
Charlie's Angels did.
Any Given Sunday, that movie fucks.
Yeah.
Charlie's
Any Given
Angels
Sunday's pretty
did
good.
$259 million.
Yeah,
profit.
dude. He's probably done more box office money than Ice Cube, probably, but not by much.
I would say no.
I don't know.
I would say
Those
no.
barbershop
I gotta
movies
look it
were
up
big.
now, dude.
Barbershop was huge. Are We There Yet was big. All About the Benjamins. Fucking
great
Boys in the Hood by itself, bro.
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood by itself has probably done overtime more than anything that LL Cool J's movies have done. I could be wrong.
Well, people still wears like.
You got to remember this. Ice Cube owned the movies. I think or he had most of like.
Oh, he's in the
ownership.
21 Jump Street movies.
Yeah.
He created
Might have
Friday.
to give it to
though,
Ice
didn't he?
Cube, yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely rich. And now he's got the Big 3 thing too.
Well, he did all
not acting.
like 4 Fridays or whatever.
Right.
Nobody is more commonly successful than Snoop Dogg right now.
Oh yeah,
That
Snoop
fucking guy
Snoop
is on everything, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He's a household name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a part of Americana.
Right.
He's transcended.
I remember. It's funny you guys brought it up. I was talking to T-Pain about like how he has his name on all this shit. I'm like, you have like spices, hot sauces, energy drinks, and he's like, bro, you think I'm bad? He's like, Snoop Dogg is insane.
Insane.
He goes. I could. It would take me. It would take me an hour to tell you all the shit that he either has money invested in,
Sneakers.
or has his name on it,
Yeah.
or his fucking
The
face.
Skechers that Julius Randle wears, those are Snoop Dogg sneakers.
Yeah, those
yeah,
are. Yeah.
yeah.
They're
He's like
fucking Snoops.
he's an investor in Skechers. Yeah,
Dude,
he like owns Skechers.
So I was
Once he
so I
got
remember
together
asking, I
with
was like,
Martha
how much-
Stewart, it blew up.
And I remember I was like, "How much is he like worth from all that?" He goes, "Bro, he's worth crazy money. He's just like
He's
he's
worth
just
a
so
bill,
cool.
dude.
You don't really think about
He's close.
it.
He's got to
gotta
be
be.
close to $1 billion.
You think
He's got to
You know
be
what? I'm
just
gonna
based on
fucking-
endorsements.
fucking
Shaq is up there.
Shaq's a
Tiger
billionaire.
Woods.
LeBron.
yeah, LeBron. Shaq is really smart with it. Even though half the shit he does,
Like if someone came to me
It's
and
just
like
like
Snoop's worth
bootleg shit.
$100 million, I'm like, it's not even.
There's no
close.
fucking
Right.
way.
Worth way more, dude.
Yeah.
I agree because Google right here will say Snoop's only 160 million. There's no. He's definitely.
He's got to
worth
be
way
worth more than that.
He's
Worth
definitely worth
way more. Just probably in like real estate assets alone.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Just
probably
things that
worth
yeah.
$100 million just in assets that he has like
And
in
doesn't
California.
that's what I was gonna say. Doesn't he own shit that he could probably sell? That's
yeah,
a shit
dude.
ton of money.
That
too.
dude will never have to worry about money. His children's children.
Who would you rather do business with, Snoop Dogg or LL?
Snoop Dogg, dude.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
LL's too intense.
yeah,
You know?
still feeling himself.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
too feeling himself.
Yeah.
He kind of killed. He did New Year's Eve.
Hosting.
No, he rapped. He did like match.
No, LL's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
I'll never take that away from him. He's huge.
Yeah, and like LL like can really kick my ass. Like Snoop's old enough and like skinny enough. Like I might be able to kick his ass.
Wait. What about Will Smith? Wasn't I mean technically?
I mean,
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. He did rap first.
And if that's the case, then Will Smith
Then it's
probably
Will
has to,
Smith.
because he's
Yeah.
he's blockbuster. Like he was one of the highest paid actors
Got an
in
Oscar.
Hollywood.
That's true.
Got an Oscar.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Slapped the shit out of him.
He
man, live on
rapped. He
TV.
rapped before acting.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
Like did his
I
fir-
don't know. I don't know.
Did that movie where he's like that con man, like gay guy?
Oh, 6 degrees of separate or whatever.
Oh,
degrees
did,
of
did
Six
that come
pounds?
out? But no.
no,
6
degrees of separation. Yeah, it's something like that.
Can you look up, or someone look up if his album came out before that?
It did. He was a rapper first.
Oh, where he plays his character is like a con man.
He says he's like
gay, right?
he says he's like Sidney Poitier's nephew or some shit.
All right, let me ask you this, Jared. What year do you think Will Smith's album dropped?
87.
No, 1990.
Okay, so 6 Degrees is 1993.
93. So look up
When did that album
Will,
come out?
Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff,
Summertime.
Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, Summertime. When did that come out?
Okay, yeah. So, that was his. That was the album that he admitted he took Rakim's style because he
lot of people did.
looked up to Rakim.
Got you.
And he told Rakim, he's like, "Yo, I took and Rakim like gave him his blessings and stuff."
I took your style. I just didn't do shit with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Fucking getting jiggy with it's kind of a slap. Huh?
Yeah.
No, there's no. What is
Definitely not.
this? What was the song? 1991.
1991. So he's the most successful. It's
Yeah.
like not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because rapping got him there first, and then he became cool with Quincy Jones, and then Quincy Jones was like, I have a bunch of
Yeah.
rich motherfuckers in here who want to see you act right now to do a show about a kid who leaves from Philly and goes to where does he leave from? Or he leaves from the ghetto to the suburbs.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm not an actor though, blah 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 blah. And he goes, well, you better find out if you can be in the next few minutes. And he went in there and did parts, and then they just hired him to do the part.
Yeah,
so
that's
he was
it.
rapping first, and then
Yeah,
that's
so
why
that's a no-brainer.
and that's why they had him do the 50-year ending. He was
Yeah.
the last. He was the last performance.
I
for the
mean,
50
yeah,
years.
way more box office success for sure. But
Right.
he had a lot of hits that were connected to his movies. Wild Wild West.
Oh
was one of
God,
them.
yeah. I
Like,
didn't even fucking think
you know what
about
I mean?
that shit, bro.
I mean, fucking Bad Boys alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, fucking
Yeah.
huge.
yeah.
I just could never look at him the same. Man.
I can't forgive him for what he
you
did
see-
to Chris.
I'll never look at
I'll
him the
never,
same.
I'll
I
never
know.
forgive
He's
him.
a
for
real
that.
piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, like everybody makes mistakes.
No.
There's different
No,
magnitudes.
there's way too much going on
No.
in his life.
Yeah.
That like at first I was
Fuck
like
you.
I felt bad for him because I was like, this fucking poor guy's getting ran through it, whatever. It's like, how much of it did he invite? How much of it did he allow? Whatever. But the fact that he put his hands on Chris Rock, I'll never forgive him
And
for
the
that.
fact that Chris Rock handled it beautifully made
like a G.
it look even worse. For
ate
him.
it. Ate that shit because Chris Rock probably weighs 145 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think I'll ever see another Will Smith movie.
Also, bro,
Yeah, it's tough to look
I
at.
know there's a lot worse things that can happen on live television, but that was, and not that, we're all human. We all have had our moments, but like, that is a wildly strange breakdown to have live on the Oscars. Too,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was
like,
talking-
that was crazy. We all thought, did you think it was real?
I lost all respect for him after that.
I was
I
talking
loved
to-
Will Smith up until that moment.
I was talking to a friend of mine who was black, and we were talking about the Chris Rock special. And at the end of Chris Rock's special, he's like, I had parents, and my parents told me, do not fight in front of white people. Like, that's like the last thing. And I asked my friend, who is black, I said, as a black man, and watching that, how'd that make you feel? And he was like, not good at all.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
What, that Chris Rock said that?
No, that,
Or that
Will Smith did that.
yeah.
He goes, it's like, you already know these people are racist as fuck already.
Right, and laughing at you
Laugh
in
and that-
their own like, oh.
And he was just like, we gave him a reason to go, you see?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn,
yeah.
dude. I was like, you think so? And he was like, bro, I know so.
But the reason is
White,
because
white people do way weirder shit than
Because-
that
because-
all the time.
like
because
shit
it
on
was-
people's heads.
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, it's also a known thing. Like blacks were not allowed to have Oscars at one point until like I thought it was Sidney Poitier, but I think a black woman won the first Oscar.
Well, I think listen. If someone had said to me, Will Smith in an after party somewhere in like a private room got into an argument with Chris
Different.
Rock and slapped him, 100% different.
Yeah,
Why did he
way
slap
different.
him? Oh, he said something slick to Jada and Will didn't like it. Great, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But like to do that, it's you're not. I always kind of thought of him. I was like, this guy's like a classy dude. You know what I mean? He never really gets into any kind of trouble.
Role model.
Yeah, he's like a role
number one
model.
role
And it's like
model.
you go up there and you fucking slap this guy. That's your friend.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
That
that
you've been
you guys
friends
work
with for
for-
fucking years.
I think so.
You ain't slapping Jason Momoa.
Hell
No,
fucking
no,
no.
that's
Jason
what I
Momoa
always-
would
You know what
have
I mean?
thrown a
Yeah,
hatchet
yeah.
into his fucking skull. As
That's
he
what I'm
approached the
saying, bro.
stage.
I was like, you're not like.
He ain't slapping me. I'll tell you that.
No, I don't
I
care
would've
if
hit
you
that
could- I don't
fucker with
care
the
if you
mic.
could beat my ass. I would have threw the mic in his fucking face. I don't care if you.
Oh, there would have been
kill
like
me.
there would have been like 5 LoPriores on that stage
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
fuck
oh,
you up.
yeah.
If you'd done that shit. Mom would have been up there like, look, motherfucker, I liked you up to that, but don't
And
be
like,
touching my
and
kids.
it's not even to call him like a bitch or anything, but it's like it was a bit because you catch another person off who first off isn't like a fighter like that.
Yeah.
Which Chris Rock said, but you're live and he's the host. What's he supposed
Yeah.
to do in the situation?
The other thing too is like that would be like if I was walking by the school over here
Yeah.
and like a 14-year-old like called me gay, and I walked up the stairs and slapped the shit out of him in front of all my friends.
Yeah.
There's nothing cool about that
No,
at all
not at all.
whatsoever.
I'm going to tell you a funny Chris Rock story. So, friend of mine, Nick, that I used to go ride.
But I would smack a 14-year-old. If you said that.
Yeah.
Don't
especially-
ever
yeah.
say that to me.
A 14-year-old named Will Smith, I'd definitely slap him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So my friend Nick has his motorcycle parked out in Dobbs Ferry.
I know, Nick.
Comes out, who actually Christian was telling me that he passed away.
What?
Yeah, Nick the Greek. Yeah, self-inflicted. Unfortunately,
All right, well,
yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. And Nick comes out and finds his motorcycle on its side. And on the bike, there's a note that said, hey, sorry, I knocked your motorcycle over. Couldn't pick it up. Here's my phone number. Call me back. Chris. So Nick calls him and is freaking out on this dude, whatever. And the guy's on the other line and he's just like, hey, man, I had to leave. I had to get my daughter from school. Yada, yada, yada. Turns out that it's Chris Rock. Chris Rock takes care of everything financially.
You're right. You throwing up?
No, I'm just burping. I didn't want to
I was like,
yeah.
Knocks it over.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tongue back.
Yeah. I was like having a stroke. Yeah. And takes care of everything. And Chris Rock is in the restaurant one night and I was like, yo, can I ask you a question? And he was just like, yeah. And I'm like, did you knock over a red motorcycle in Dobbs Ferry? And just like in the most quintessential
that's awesome.
Chris Rock voice, he turns around and he goes,
Yes,
he goes, I took care of that guy. And I was just like, no, I'm not confronting you about it. I'm just saying, like, as somebody that rides motorcycles, it's a very
Yeah,
good
that's
thing that you
awesome.
did. Like, people knock over motorcycles all the time. And
And
don't
you're a
do shit.
celebrity. You can be a douche.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
took care of him.
And he was just like, I was just like, yo, because you could have drove away with it. And he was just like, he's like, I don't think so. Ain't too many people look like me in Dobbs Ferry. You know what I mean? I was like, that's a really good point. But
so
like,
funny.
that just speaks to the kind of dude that
does like
he
the-
is.
the
Yeah, he
finger
does like
thing.
the. He's like, oh, I feel like I'm shaking hands with an eagle.
Yeah, I knocked it
You ever see the outtakes and grown ups? But yeah, Christian was telling me about Nick the other day. I haven't confirmed with anybody else.
When was the
but
last time you saw Nick?
I saw Nick. I went riding with him probably like right before I left for Miami.
What car did he have?
What did he drive? I don't know. I always hung out with him on the Ducati.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, man, I think that might be true news.
That's a bummer.
Yeah,
dude.
sorry to be a Debbie Downer.
Damn, dude, you just shit on my head with that.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yo, just McMahon me.
Vince, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
Shit.
That's it.
Oh, that's good shit.
I'm just thinking about like her being like I did do it, like whatever, and he goes and him just writing, I'm not convinced. like saying
nice.
weird shit
Dude,
to
that's
her.
so
Or
weird.
convinced.
Yeah. Because like no,
I'm not convinced.
like the thing, he was just the stuff he was writing. It was like
good
bro,
shit.
it was demonic, weird, like taking over like sex demon shit. It's like, bro, why are old rich dudes all like this?
Yeah,
What the
honestly, I'm not giving him a pass on this. I'm just saying that like why he might like be a fucking disgusting freak too is like he's probably loopy doopy from like
Steroids,
chair shots,
drugs,
drugs,
yeah.
fucking all that shit, dude. Not sleeping. Like apparently he only sleeps like 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
That dude's a fucking Looney Tune, bro.
Yeah, he
Right.
is.
He
And
should
he-
go to
and-
fucking prison though. I'm
think-
sorry.
do you think
I
he's-
know
I mean,
there's going to be laws
yeah,
and he has all the
against
money to pay off everything.
Yeah, it
I know he can do
consensual.
that. But all I'm saying is like someone's got to go to jail for this.
Yo,
'Cause
do you think
can't
he's-
just do that?
Okay, so you remember when Harvey Weinstein got convicted and went to jail, and all of a sudden he started having these ailments and body problems?
Yeah.
Do you think Vince like knew this was going to happen, and he's been like faking the fucking the cane thing?
Yeah, probably. He's probably
because he looks really like they
looks
saw
old
him.
as fuck.
They saw him recently at the
Abu
UFC,
Dhabi, yeah.
in Abu Dhabi, and he looks bad. but he was with the Taker because him and what's Undertaker's real name?
Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway. They were hanging out, and they're really good friends. And Mark Calloway seems like the nicest fucking guy ever. Like every time he does interviews or whatever, it's this huge dude who could be like a fucking bouncer asshole if he wanted to be. He just seems like the sweetest, like laid back guy. And I was
Taker, brother.
And when I saw the fucking the Brock Lesnar thing, I was like, yo, I hope Taker's not a part of some shit, bro. He's so heartbroken.
Taker hates Brock Lesnar in real life. They're not friends, right?
No, they are.
Yeah,
that was all.
Dude,
for,
when Brock
that was all
Lesnar's
for-
coming out of the fucking ring,
That was
and-
a work.
Was it?
It was a work. Yeah.
Oh, dude, they sold that because fucking.
You wanna do
because
it?
Taker- you want to do it? You want to do
wanna
it? And he goes, "What's that?" He goes, "It's personal."
Yeah.
Wait, so that was just some theatrical shit?
Yeah,
for
that was
business?
the work
Oh,
for
they
it.
sold it.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
like-
yo, if Brock Lesnar gets beat up by the Undertaker outside of a UFC ring, I will fucking.
This
lose
is
my
why when
shit.
people tell me they're like, "Yo, you're like 30, like you like wrestling," I'm like, "Bro, it's the same thing as watching a fucking movie." Some of these guys are so good at acting, that you fall into the part, and you're like, obviously, like even when we were kids, we weren't stupid.
The whole concept of choosing good or bad will forever be
100%.
something that people are like, you're always rooting
you
for
a
the
heel?
good guy or the bad guy.
The heel or the
right?
baby face.
And in wrestling, you either rooted for the bad guy or the good guy, and you were devastated when the good guys turned bad,
Yep.
and you were happy when the bad guys turned
Yep.
good, or you were just like, fuck it,
Yep.
I'm bad forever. I just want to see Hulk Hogan
And
lose.
you know what's even funnier that you said that? Sabu said that the biggest assholes in wrestling have always been baby faces in real life.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're always the biggest pieces of shit, the
sure.
nice guys.
Oh, really?
That play the nice role.
Yeah, 'cause
they're
the
always the
bad
biggest,
guys
and
are cool.
apparently the bad guys are always the coolest.
That's so fucking funny.
Apparently, Chris Jericho got in some trouble. Doing
Yeah,
some
he has
weird
more
stuff.
sexual, assault stuff. Yeah.
You know, like assault stuff. My thing is like, hey guys, let's just not do that.
Let's just not do it.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Let's
and
just
then
not
and
do
then
it.
and then you hear like you always see like wrestling guys and their excuses are just like, listen, man, it's a bunch of dudes
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the fucking road.
Don't sell it, man.
We don't
sell
sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
they're
don't
like,
sleep. You're burning the candle at
they're
both
like,
ends.
we see a woman you want, so like all these old interviews you see of like Scott Hall and all them.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's
like
like, we
as
have,
a
like,
guy like
4 girls at a time.
At-
Me, Sean.
Yeah, that's fine.
dude.
That's what you're doing. That sounds fucking great.
I mean, yeah, it's
We'd have,
fun
like,
until
4
you're like
girls at a
until
time.
you realize that you're this 230 pound 6'5" guy like throwing a woman against. You know what I mean? Like it's just like Jesus Christ. Like I'm thinking about it too. I don't know what my mindset would be because
on the road
because
300 days a year.
they're a lot more lenient with these guys now.
Yeah.
But back then, bro, they weren't allowed to go home on Thanksgiving, Christmas, nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I'm
they,
sure
they don't.
there's a
They
lot
don't
of
do
shit like
they don't do drugs like they used to now. Like all like wrestlers do now is like play video games and like
Right.
lift and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no like fucking Harley races walking around.
Well,
There's no Ric
I mean,
Flairs
yeah.
walking around.
Oh, dude, Ric Flair.
The fact that Ric Flair is alive still is he needs to be studied by science.
Dude, Ric Flair is the fucking.
He's been
man,
struck
Dude.
by lightning. He's crashed a plane.
bro. Yeah.
I had no idea that his real name
none-
was actually Richard Flair. Fleer. Yeah.
Richard Fleer.
I
Dude.
never knew that.
Nobody's cool.
recently.
Nobody's cooler than Ric Flair.
No. Has he ever come to the restaurant?
Not when I was there.
But he did come in.
Yeah, not when I was there. I would have
Because
fucking.
he's in Miami all the time.
Yeah, I
think
would
he
have
lives
lost.
there.
I would have lost my shit to meet Ric Flair.
Did you see him leave?
You ever see Hogan, brother?
No.
No, the Hulkster. Hulkster
John
was
Cena,
anytime.
John Cena. The
I
Rock.
heard he can be
He was polite. He was
Yeah.
polite. Yeah. He was gigantic.
very,
You
very.
didn't see Ric Flair get up and leave Kill Tony? He was like, I don't like these jokes. This is offensive. Like, I'm leaving.
Oh yeah.
He, like, wasn't
what
feeling
was
it.
the joke though?
He
Something-
didn't understand the concept of Kill Tony is everyone roast each other, right?
Yeah.
So the comics come up, they do a minute, and then they go back and forth with Tony or whoever else is on the
Yeah.
panel, roasting each other, and like that's just what they do. That's the
Yeah,
show.
and then they also give like amateur comedians.
That's what it
a
is.
shot at that, right?
Yeah. So it's like you come up, you do a minute, and you see how it goes. But nobody really schooled Rick to it, so they
Yeah.
were all like being mean to this comic.
Yeah.
And Rick was like, oh, I don't like this. Like, I don't.
Oh,
like
they
this.
weren't targeting Ric Flair.
No, they did.
They did
after he said
later.
it the first time, they made jokes about him, and then he was just like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
Yeah.
And
I don't
he,
like
he
this
walked
environment.
off. Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that.
and Tony's like, "Come on, man!" Like, because Tony loves him. Tony
Yeah.
like looks
Tony
up to
Hinch-
him.
yeah, Tony
He's like
loves
obsessed with
wrestling.
wrestling and loves Ric Flair.
Yeah, if you're obsessed
And-
with wrestling, you gotta love
and
Ric
his
Flair.
hero like got up and was like, "Nah, I don't like this environment." He's like, "I like you, Tony, but I don't like this shit." And, like got up and left, and then they started like making fun of his son who died and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, they're Kill Tony's Not for the
lighthearted, no.
It's like really intense.
Yeah,
it's not even as bad as that other dude's show. Who's the Luis Gomez? Like that show's fucking crazy. Those guys are fucking. They spike each other's shit with acid all the time on that shit. They're fucking
Really?
nuts.
Yeah.
Not on Kill Tony on the Luis Gomez show, but yeah. So Ric Flair was just like, I'm not down with this because you think you see the character.
Yeah.
The heel would love that.
Well,
shit,
no, but
you know
he
what I
is
mean? But
he is the character.
he is in a lot of ways. Yeah,
But
he's
he's
like a
like-
weird split. Like I don't know.
Like even when NWO made fun of him for like crying all the time and stuff. They like dressed
Yeah.
up as him.
Who's that?
X-Pac dressed up
Oh,
as Ric
shit.
Flair and was like
So
fake
one,
crying.
1, 2, 3 kid.
yeah,
yeah,
he didn't
dude.
like it.
He hated it.
Yeah, but it's,
They
bro,
made
you're
fun
in
of, like,
the
Arn
but you're
Anderson, like,
You're in
drinking.
the business. Like you got to know it's like those guys did take it fucking really far sometimes.
But
But that's the thing, though. The stuff behind the scenes is better what you see on camera.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
It's better material.
I'm gonna send you one day. He went back and forth with this guy who does a great impression of him.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Jay Lethal. There was what was the name of the company at that time?
TNA.
It was TNA. He does Ric Flair goes, I don't do scripts. I'll see you out there, kid. And like goes out.
Yeah.
And he just was like, all right, I'm going to just do the impression. He's like, all right, do it. But like, I don't write anything. I improv. And they go back and forth. His impression of Ric Flair, by the way, is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's unreal. And it's
Send
this
it to
young
me. I
black
wanna see
dude.
it, yeah.
You're going to, dude, they go, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah,
like
they
back
have
and
a
forth
wolf.
mad times. They have like dude, it's the funniest
You're
thing.
that fat one right there.
Yeah, he goes, and I make all the girls cry, even that fat one right there. Woo! Like, and it's just funny to me though. Like he says that shit, but he's like calling people fat and shit. You
I
know what
remember
mean?
watching like Ric Flair take all of his clothes off on Monday Night
Make him
Show
cry.
Dude.
with Dad, and Dad was cracking up.
Dude.
He's like, why do you guys watch
His
this?
his like interviews were epic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
He
You're
could still
talking
cut a
to
promo.
the
Yeah,
pinky ring wearing,
yeah.
Rolex wearing,
Rolex wearing,
He's in the.
limousine riding, jet flying.
jet flying.
He's top three
Just
like
stealing,
promos.
wheeling,
Like he does great promos. He's
Wheeling
like
it
the
down.
top.
Woo.
He's like the top. I would say. Would you say he's top five? Like easily
Promo
top five
guys?
promo guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
or the best.
easily.
or the best.
I don't know if there was anybody better on the stick than
No,
Rick.
Yeah.
no. Rick
On the
was
stick than Rick.
on the stick than Rick.
Maybe Austin, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
I'd still take a Flair promo over a Stone Cold promo,
I wish Ric Flair was my voicemail.
brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Have I like?
You see, Hulk Hogan's son got a DUI,
No.
and Hulk like showed up with a walking stick. Yeah, he like showed up. They just like released the footage of his son like getting a DUI. He's like, "What's going on, brother?" Like,
Yeah.
talking to the cop. He's like, "DUI? Did he blow? Did he blow, brother?" And he's like, "Nah." He's refusing. He's like, all right, just gonna get my phone and call my lawyer, brother.
Yeah.
He's just like, like,
Hey.
and then he pulled somebody from a fucking car
yeah,
wreck
dude,
recently
he
after.
saved
Did he?
saved some like
Yeah.
girl from a car wreck, dude.
And a tweet goes, imagine you're in a car wreck and you look up and you just see Hulk Hogan grab your arm and go, I got you, brother.
Yeah, I'm either like, all right, I'm dead already, or I'm definitely
That's what
gonna
they said. They were
survive.
like, I would have thought I was in heaven.
Or I'm definitely gonna survive this shit.
Can you imagine that?
He rips open your car like a shirt.
Dude.
I am.
Give me your hand, brother.
You're like, I don't know if it was smoke inhalation, but like Real American started playing, and Hulk Hogan.
And Hulk
was there.
Hogan saved me.
Yeah, he
I
just
think
shows
Jesus
up.
is Hulk Hogan.
That's fucking amazing.
That'd be so cool if I died and went to heaven and Jesus was Hulk Hogan.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Be like, what's up, brother?
Like, you're in both places.
If you could have theme music, what would be your theme music to come out to if you were a wrestler?
Wrestler?
Yeah. What do you think it would be?
Shit. I don't know.
I know that's heavy, but think of just
some
one
good
song
ones.
that always does the job for you and gets you fucking hyped the fuck up.
Oh, Soothsayer.
Yeah, that's fucking. Oh, you come out to
Buckethead.
fucking Buckethead? Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that you like. Yeah, it's perfect. Bro, you can get that too because Edge has Alter Bridge. What would yours be? You think? I feel like Danny's probably thought about this a million times.
Couple.
Danny would come out to like Sinatra.
No, I have a couple.
Yeah, I could see that too.
No, I would come out to a couple. I was always a big fan of the Freebirds coming out to Tom Sawyer.
Oh
From
yeah.
Rush.
Yeah, that was their theme song.
Yeah,
that was their
Yeah,
theme.
that's a great fucking.
That was their theme song. They would all come out to that.
Great band.
So I'm just like, I wanted something like that, but I'd probably come out to like Billy Squire or The Stroke.
Oh yeah. I was gonna.
Man.
I was
That's what we used to do. The We used
You
to
know
do
what
our
I mean?
concert
Yeah, yeah.
intros. Were that? Yeah. We did a concert intro to
for that song.
Yeah.
That song's like I just always think of Adam Sandler getting out of the fucking
Out of the Trans Am.
out of the Trans Am.
In front of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Have you heard?
Nice
jacket, loser.
Dude, that song is like, if there's any, then I'm thinking about what song would you come into a fucking bar. That's such a bar entrance song right there. Stroke me. Like slow-mo and your fucking hair is good.
Hulk
Dude,
Hogan
the
used to
80s
come
must have
out
been
to
crazy.
What would you
Hogan-
come out to?
Hulk Hogan came out to Voodoo Child, which was dope.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
did he
nice.
really once?
Yeah. All the time he came out to it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
he
he
was-
like switch it up.
And WCW came out to it. Yeah,
He's a guitar player, brother.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You ever heard?
Jimmy, brother?
You ever
He
hear?
says.
Yeah. So, what? Name your song, and then I got to tell you a hilarious Hulk Hogan story.
Oh, if I came out to the song, it would be that "Don't Bring Me Down, Bruce." But it'd be like the beginning of it, where they're just like, "Don't bring me down, Bruce.
That's a good one.
Don't bring me down." That or fucking Bulls on Parade. I'd fucking lose my shit. Coming out to Bulls on Parade, because if you don't, Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song is based off of Rage Against the Machine.
Right, yeah.
He was like, I just want something Rage Against the Machine, and then the guy kind of tried to mimic it.
Jim Johnson needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, absolutely fucking boss. That's the guy that did
take
all
Vince
your
out.
shit.
Wait,
Take
is the one I was doing? Is that Bulls on Parade, or is that what's the other one? That Rally Around the Family?
Rally around the family with a pocket full of shells.
That's
Bulls on
That's
Parade.
Bulls on Parade.
That's Bulls
yeah.
on Parade, right?
Yeah.
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 Fucking.
What were you gonna say after? You were gonna say something after.
Hulk Hogan did a song called Hulkster in Heaven
What the hell's that about?
about a little kid that had cancer.
Jesus
And
Christ!
he did like a whole song about it. He's like, I know you're in heaven. He's like,
Jesus
when we
Christ.
get there, we'll tag team together, bro.
I love that.
Jeez.
And he does a whole song about it. It's called Hulkster in Heaven.
God, I
Think
just
about how influential Hulk Hogan was.
no. He was.
Dude.
He was.
Like for you, what was
He
Hulk
was.
Hogan like?
There were no other wrestlers that were even compared. Everything was just
I mean, we
Hulkamania. It was
know.
red and yellow.
We know. I
everywhere.
mean, we might have been the time, but we still watched
Oh yeah,
Hulk and
Well,
fucking
we had Hulk later on.
and
Like
Sergeant Slaughter when he was like all about Iraq and shit.
Yeah,
And
we
it was like
had-
or Iran, and everyone thought it was like the craziest thing to do as an American.
I remember being 6 years old and watching Hulk Hogan. So yeah, I guess that was like 95.
yeah.
Like the last one, WrestleMania, where he beat Yokozuna.
yeah.
And like Dr. Fuji threw fucking salt in Bret Hart's eyes and shit.
Yeah.
He always threw salt
Yeah,
like
yeah,
powder.
like powder. Yeah.
Cow! He's always throwing pocket sand.
And I was
He
terrible.
always
And I
had
was,
pocket sand.
Pockets.
and I was
Pocket
terrified.
sand.
I was
King of the
terrified of
Hill.
Taker.
So
I was
good.
terrified of Taker when we were kids too, because he would come out of the ring. He was
Yeah,
like the
dude.
first to do that, I think, and like drag people down underneath.
Yeah, dude. I remember Diesel, all those guys. But I remember mostly from memory the Hulkster in WCW.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember him being good in WCW. They had like that rip off, like American made one. He's American made.
Wasn't he? Yeah,
He's American made.
But then he went NWO after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was
Bash
the
at
big.
the
That's
Beach. Nitro.
That's what sold.
dropped the leg on
That's
Macho,
what made
Yeah.
WCW sell
Huge.
more than WWF at the time. WWE was the outsiders going there and bringing that in. That kind of catapulted all that. Then they had Goldberg come in.
Yeah, because Ric Flair left the WWF like pretty early.
Yeah, but he was originally
He was-
yeah,
and
but
he was
well,
WCW.
He
well,
came back in
he was-
'92, WWF, and won the Royal Rumble. brother.
Originally, he was NWO, right? Or NW. Sorry, what was it?
ECW.
No.
NWA, brother.
NWA. Sorry, NWOs.
NWA. No, it's all right, dude.
No, he did NWA. Then I think he was kind of with it. Then he left. Then he went to WCW, and then he did his thing there for a while.
He's a territory guy, brother.
Yeah.
Did everywhere, dude.
Then he went back to WWE and became like the whole story there was he was Vince's partner. He like helped run the company.
Ric Flair.
And then
Yeah,
they had
but they didn't like each other.
And then they wrestled at Mania, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ric Flair, bro.
I'll never forget Bash at
But
the Beach.
bro, it's also funny. Like if you go back to like old shit, like The Rock is mad offensive.
Yeah, dude.
Like the shit he used to
Dude,
say.
they called Kane a big red retard.
Yeah, they were calling
used
him
to
like
call-
yeah, they called him
Oh,
R.
shit.
Yeah, dude, The Rock.
It's
calls,
just what you could
The
get
Rock
away
would
with.
go like,
yeah, because it's
My
the
name
90s.
is Kane.
Yeah, because it was the
I'm a
90s.
big red
Dude, there's
retard.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah, they made him like say it, and then there's like The Rock calling Triple H like the F word and shit. Like he makes him say it on the microphone.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because you just think about how it all was, and everyone goes like, "How could you watch it?" I'm like, bro, we're fucking kids. We
Jerry
loved it.
the King Lawler
different.
called Gold Dust in a promo flaming F.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah,
And the
you
whole
could
crowd
just get
goes crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
you could just get away with
Dude,
that.
signs back in the day, like there's Sean, like there's crazy. It's just
Sean is
you think-
gay,
yeah, there's
everything
like
was
all
like-
this stuff, and he's like,
Bret Hart came out one time and was
he's
like,
like humping the Canadian flag in
yeah.
Canada.
Bret Hart comes out one time. He goes, I know what the H and HBK stands for.
Yeah, he's like,
You're a homo. And that guy in your green shirt next to you is a homo.
But
You
he
guys
has,
are all
but it's
homos.
just, the only reason it's funny is because
Boy toy.
the only reason it was funny is because his Canadian fucking accent.
Yeah. Right.
He just goes homo like over and over, and like we're kids like
That guy right there is a homo. And the guy next to you, you're a homo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and like,
dude.
yo, a huge pop though.
And the whole thing
I
for
bet.
Legion of Doom back then was being black, but black wrestlers never were champions.
Yeah.
So Farouk was like, "I'm gonna be the first black champion," like all this.
And they were like,
stuff.
boo.
Yeah, like all.
You're like, hell no, you're
yeah,
not.
like, people
You're like,
saying,
nah.
"Dude, it's fucking wrestling."
Not on
so-
my watch.
Yeah, they were like-
attitude era.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
it was the best, man. Yo, Trish Stratus though, dude, turned a lot of us into men, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
she
mean,
was pretty
I've
hot.
I've slapped my thang around to Trish. a
Did
couple
you
of
back in the day?
Hell yeah, dude.
Back in the day, like yesterday.
Yeah, dude. I would
Sable
still
was
what? Sable was hot.
Well,
dude.
Trish fucking like
Sonny was the first though.
she wrestled
Yeah.
recently. And she fucking killed it.
Trish.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
cage.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
She looks great.
What is she in her 50s?
40 something. She's
Yeah.
like 47.
She's
40
Canadian too.
What happened?
Is she Canadian?
Yeah, she's from Toronto.
Yo, fam. Yeah, it's like that's like the new.
Yo, go, fam.
Yo, fam, you smoked that, fam.
I was making a joke the other day.
Smoked that
I was speaking of coming out to music too. I was like thinking like strippers always come out to music, and like
Yeah.
what if like a stripper just came out to like like a Sopranos like audiobook? It's like imagine a stripper just came out there like here's Candace, and she just comes out and she's just like he was looking really dark and tired that night. Pulled the gun out. The gun was shining just like the light down on his head.
This dance,
While
this
popping
dance
her-
is brought to you by Audible.
While, but yeah, this it's while like just going like it's just like the sweat was dropping from his head. Like, fucking- so I was gonna ask if you guys could come out to an audiobook, what would you come out as a stripper?
Ishmael.
What book would you come out to?
I'd come out to like The Alchemist.
Yeah, that's fire. Oh my
Come
god.
out
It
to
was the best of times. It
It
was the worst
of
of times.
While just
Popping her pussy.
Yeah, just popping.
It's like almost like a.
fucking
It's almost like a. Ironic.
Yeah.
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 It's the best of times. It's the worst of times. Girls
Just
are shaking
over and
her
over
ass.
again.
While fiercely clapping her cheeks.
Jesus. I'm real, bro.
Um,
Are you guys?
so-
Are you guys? You gonna come out to Arizona or what?
I mean, I
gonna
want
get
to
you
try.
out.
I'm trying to push myself to start
I
taking
got a lot
these
of
flights
space.
and doing
Got a lot of
things. You know
space,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a thing you need to know about me.
What's that?
I don't like staying with people.
No.
No, I'll
Airbnb it?
Yeah, I'll Airbnb it. Like I don't like being in people's houses.
I'm cheap. I'll
Dude,
stay
we
with you.
grew up in the same house. We lived together.
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't know.
10
The
years
older
ago.
the older I get, I don't
People
like
change
it.
though.
Yeah,
Things
I like
change.
my
Yeah.
own space. I like my own space. If I got to fart, if I got to shit, if I got to like shower.
poopies.
Thing I like about hotels too is you could just trash them.
Yeah.
You could just throw towels on
Yeah.
the floor.
I get
You
it.
know what I mean? And it's like, hey, like if I want to be up till 3:30 in the morning, I know
can.
you wouldn't care,
At
but
my
like,
house, you don't. No
yeah,
rules.
but you know, it's different.
What's-
when you
what's
get
this-
older, it's you want your own space.
I got one rule in my house. Fuck all the rules.
Don't shit on my head.
I'm coming on everything.
Well, I guess we should probably talk about it then, right? Because
Coming on stuff.
Jared's situation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean we
Yeah, but no, but I've gotten. Yeah, but I think people are aware.
got closure. People are sad about
yeah,
it. But what
it's-
am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna
Just
do?
Quit the show?
No, I'm just saying.
You know what we should do?
Fucking,
We should end this episode like how they end like sitcoms.
Yeah.
Just leave the camera rolling. Just turn all the lights out.
Yeah, just us. Just shut off.
All of us like looking
Just
back
keep
at
the
the
audio.
apartment and then turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
right.
Will Smith and Martin
Play
Lawrence.
like little like things
Yeah.
from like
Dude.
the old moments from the episodes.
Martin Lawrence, like I know he had his stroke and stuff, but like he just seems like. Did you see him at
Did he
the
have a stroke?
reunion thing? Yeah, a long time ago. He had almost
He had
died of
heat stroke from
He almost
exercising.
died for Blue Streak. He was like training for the movie. and he
Yeah, they did
died.
a Martin reunion and it was like weird. But he said he couldn't read the teleprompter.
Oh, is that what he
shit.
said? Okay, yeah. Because I know he still does stand up. So everyone was like, Martin looks bad and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but he still does stand up though.
Right, and he still does movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he-
think they're
wait,
doing
does
Bad
he?
Boys 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're doing 4. I forgot.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I said I wasn't going to see any Will Smith movies.
I
No,
know.
you gotta
Now
go.
you got to
That's what
see
I'm
Bad
saying.
Boys.
It's
For,
too
yo,
soon.
Bad Boys for life, bro. You can't give up on them.
True.
It's
That
too
is true.
soon.
Ain't not gonna
Who was your favorite comedian growing up? Was it Martin mainly, or was it somebody else?
My Sinbad was up there.
Yo, Sinbad is fucking. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
does
people-
Everybody up in it.
Yeah. He
Didn't curse, never cursed.
and a lot of comedians that know him said that he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like
no,
that
Sid,
he's like.
dude, I got to
Sinbad
work
was
with
my
him.
guy. Did you really?
Yeah, bro.
Did you?
I worked a whole weekend
Yeah.
with Sinbad.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
amazing.
He was the fucking man.
He had a fucking stroke, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
he said he
I
did-
thought
he-
Sinbad was dead for a little
Yeah.
bit.
No.
Yeah. He's always like screaming like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Sinbad.
Jingle all the way with the
I'm
fucking
just.
bomb.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could mention obvious names like Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, George Carlin.
Yeah,
but,
George
like,
was George was like
I wanted to
next
ask you,
level
did
human.
you like Dice Clay when you were a kid?
loved and he liked one of my comments on fucking
Did he?
on Instagram.
I love his
That
Instagram
fucking went
now.
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, his Instagram is so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
funny.
What's
I love
wrong?
that Dice
What are you
Clay.
doing?
He goes up, he's like, "Oh, Mr. No Jacket outside, tough guy," and then just and he's just like he's just the perfect.
He's like, I
old,
just closed on a house.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the guy's
He's
like, I don't care. Get
Are
out
you
of
guys
here.
here to take the pictures?
Yeah.
Me and Eleanor, we're gonna take the pictures. I'm sorry we're late,
Wait,
Mr. and Mrs.
what's his story, though?
Ruben.
He's a Jew.
He's torn.
He's Jewish, right?
yeah, he's Jewish.
He was a
He-
Jew who pretended to like be Italian.
Yeah, he's
Right.
Jewish from Queens, and he's
Jared
Queens.
Jared used to walk around hickory dickory.
Duck.
Oh, dude, yeah, and yeah, he's
You got
doing
something
tours
hanging
now.
from your chin. I don't want it to
He's got Carnegie Hall coming up,
What?
and
Damn.
he's also got Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to see
Oh
him.
shit! Yeah, that'd be.
Dude,
that's
he
insane.
was amazing. So yeah, that's a good question.
He was so quoted around our house, like between like you, Jonathan used to quote him all the time.
Little boy
John
Blue.
was-
He
yeah.
needed the money. Oh,
So like
Jack
that's
and
why-
Jill went up the hill, both in $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Oh, so good because it was like it was
Satire.
still.
It was like hacky, but like
It was
great.
hacky. It was gimmicky, but it
I
was
loved-
also.
I loved Dice Clay.
But it was also a direct descendant of one-line comedy from years
Rodney.
before that. You know what I mean? Like it was brilliant. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And-
let me
and-
tell you.
yeah. Oh, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
would
he
say.
fixes that. Oh, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, Dangerfield was
He's
great.
one of my favorites too, man.
But yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
because Dice was so big in our house, it's like I can't like not put him up there.
Yeah.
Right.
You
No,
know,
Dice
like,
is huge, man.
because Dad showed me Carlin, you showed me Eddie Murphy. Dice Clay was just like big. Mom would fucking quote Dice Clay.
Yeah. No, he was definitely
He was a household name, and then he
Everybody-
just disappeared.
potty mouth.
Yeah.
Potty mouth. But
Yeah.
if you don't follow Andrew Dice Clay on Instagram,
Yeah, he
he's
just
just
goes up
follow
to
it.
random people and fucks with them.
and
It's
he's just
hilarious.
he's
got
just like
gloves
you're
today?
not gonna wear your hat,
Yeah.
and nobody knows who it is.
You
Yeah,
could
yeah,
pet him.
yeah, yeah,
you
you
could
got-
pet him.
Yeah, you could pet him.
It's not even his dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
dog's so
good.
cute. You could pet him.
Just like perfect old New York Jewish guy,
Yeah.
just busting people's balls.
He's like, I can't do an autograph right now. I can't do it.
He walks up to this one guy. He's like, Al, and the guy like doesn't understand if he's talking to him, and he goes, Al, and he goes, No, I'm not Al, man. He's like, Go away, and he goes, Al. So good. It says it again. Fucking Dice, man.
Oh, did you see the Pauly Shore Richard Simmons thing?
No.
So Pauly Shore
yeah.
did a teaser for like this movie that he's making. He wants to play Richard Simmons in a Richard Simmons biopic.
Oh shit. All right.
And
But
it's
Richard
like-
Simmons doesn't leave his house.
yeah, Richard
like
Simmons.
everyone thought he
is
was.
a
I thought he
recluse.
died.
He's a recluse.
Yeah.
He like doesn't leave his house.
Yeah,
he hasn't
yeah,
been
yeah.
seen in public in like 15 years.
What's he in his 80s?
Probably.
Late
Yeah,
70s,
yeah.
early 80s?
But he won't give Pauly Shore the okay to do the movie.
Really?
But
Yeah.
but they aired like a 15-minute short film.
Like a pilot version of it?
Yeah, and like I don't know, man. Pauly Shore's like really good in it.
Really?
No, because he said he loved Richard Simmons growing up though,
Yeah.
and like he's
Mom
like
loved
I can
Richard
do
Simmons. Because Richard
Yeah,
Simmons,
Richard Simmons was the thing, bro.
Richard
Yeah.
Simmons and Jane Fonda. Mom loved
Yeah.
like both of them.
Yeah,
But was he
Suzanne
like
Summers.
what was he just what did he was the aerobics thing real or was he a comedian? Like I don't get what he was.
No, it was legitimate household televised
tapes.
aerobics.
Right.
And he was just this flamboyantly zesty gay dude.
yeah, energetic,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And his energy was hilarious. But
Yeah.
Richard Simmons was like, he's an American icon.
Yeah, he
Hell
like
yeah.
he
American icon.
because the first time I found out about him was from Nutty Professor when Eddie. I didn't know until recently that it was fucking Eddie Murphy doing him.
Oh, when he's doing the
I'm a pony.
Yeah, I'm a pony. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
I didn't. I
that's
had
Richard
no idea.
Simmons, yeah.
I had no idea that it was Eddie doing it though.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, dude, that's amazing. Those that like the makeup
Cosmetics
and
and
stuff that when you
shit?
see, yeah, when you
Yeah.
see Eddie Murphy play all those roles, it's fucking phenomenal.
Dude, and I know people would be like offended to it today, but like, dude, Eddie Murphy is amazing.
Yeah.
He is so fucking good. Even with Dolomite, bro, he was nominated for an Oscar for that.
Dude, have
too.
you ever
was
seen-
it?
Yeah,
For the movie
dude.
Dolomite? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
Have you ever
fucking
seen
crushed
Dolomite like do a set?
Like the real
Oh, the
Dolomite?
real
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Way
Yeah.
down in the jungle.
Yeah, which his thing was, that's what it was. He took off of like pimps that he
Yeah.
knew
Yeah.
and some guys, and then took it to the stage, and then like fucking
He was gay.
Dolomite?
was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. But he was was he certified pimp though? No, it was just the role he played for
Just a
acting.
role he played for acting.
He would
Like
he
black
would mimic guys.
was black exploitation movies.
Yeah, he would mimic guys and take their shit and then basically do that. But he still had to make a bit out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and then he did the black how do you say
Blaxploitation?
Blaxploitation.
I thought you were gonna say Black Excellence.
Black excellence.
Black
Black
Excellence.
I was.
Black
It was
Excellence.
All right, so
Black eggs.
So I want the last segment with Jared to be a good one. We were talking about Mount Rushmores before because Jared has to get out of here. Jared's going to a dinner. What's your Mount Rushmore of tits?
Oh my god.
Damn, bro.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of nice ones. Boom, Mike's are up there. Mount Rushmore of tits.
Yeah. What's your Mount Rushmore of tits?
Fuck. I don't even know if I can answer that. I would need to think about it. I'd say what's her name's up there? The Radikowski girl,
Okay.
right?
All right. Gone Girl tits? Like that scene?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Halle Berry,
Okay. Swordfish or
Swordfish.
Two more.
Yep. Swordfish.
or Monsters Ball?
Like, well, Swordfish.
Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
Dude, she owned that scene. Billy Bob was not ready. It's like so fucking white.
Yeah,
All right.
so bad.
All right. So what would you list? Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah, she's up there.
List it again.
Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of anybody before that. What's her name? Angelina Jolie.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna go Pam Grier.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pam Grier.
Legendary tits.
Yeah.
Legendary tits.
Yep.
Do your Googles, man.
Yeah, no, that's a good call. Foxy Brown.
I'm gonna go with who's that girl in True Detective?
Rachel McAdams.
Not Rachel McAdams.
Oh, the one that plays like Woody Allen's.
Daddario, or is her name or something?
I think that's the girl that he meets later on that he saved. from
Woody
season one.
Woody Harrelson dates her.
Yeah, she's like the young girl that was a prostitute on that camp,
Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
so yeah, her
Yep.
boobs are on my Mount Rush. So I got Pam Grier, that True Detective titties. Dolly Parton had some big fat knocks.
Yeah, she did.
Dolly Parton, I'm gonna throw up there. Big old
Why not?
knockers.
Yeah, these are good. I
yeah,
like these.
yeah, it's a good Mount Rushmore.
Better
of
than my
tits.
list. Yeah.
And then if I have to go number 4, this is always the hardest one. This is always the hardest one, especially when it comes to tits.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek.
Ooh, good
Damn,
call.
this guy took two of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salma
I
Hayek's
took
tits
fucking
are
two of
I'm gonna go.
crazy.
Can I have just an alternate, one off the bench?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
have one bench player. You can have one bench tit.
Probably the most important set ever. Moms. Love you, Ma.
Yeah,
God,
Love you, Ma.
thank God this is the last episode of Jared.
yeah, right.
No, that's actually true though.
It's the most
It
important.
is true.
Most important
we're
set
only
of boobs.
alive because of those tits.
Like if they're sculpted into Mount Rushmore, the mom's boobs are the actual mountain that they were sculpted
Can you
into.
imagine can you imagine we all just said to look at them and pen, and then it's just mom.
Just
on
moms. I'm like, I know
I'm gonna
those.
cut this so you actually put mom's tits number 1.
Yeah. Just my only.
If you
I'm just
had
gonna go
mom
mom's tits.
I'm just gonna go
photoshopped as
moms.
Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
yeah.
Most impactful.
By the way, before I say mine, I'm just gonna say, did you know that Angelina Jolie broke up with Billy Bob Thornton because of that scene?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
that's why they separated. Yeah, and when they talked, he goes, "I was just doing it for the part, honey."
Really?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Did you ever see the scene she did with Antonio Banderas in that fucking movie
I
that
don't know
they
if
did
they were- I
together?
don't know
Yeah,
if
the
they were
film's
together
called
at the
Original
time.
Sin, Jared.
Yeah, is that what it's
Oh,
called?
I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
dude. Don't fuck with me when it comes to tits.
Sorry,
And
yeah.
sex
I mean,
scenes.
it's like
never seen it.
they look like they're like legit smashing.
Fudge.
Let me tell you something. Every time I see a sex scene with my wife,
Yeah.
I'm always going,
Looking to see if she's looking.
And then
Yeah.
she always looks at me. We
Yeah.
both do
Yeah,
it.
you
Get up and
both
start
do
like
it?
cleaning.
Yeah,
You're just
I mean,
like,
no. Every time
That's funny though.
Yo, it's so fun. Anytime I see a sex scene, the first thing I do is look at Selena.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, how do you feel about this?
Dude, being with mom and dad when it was like we were older was always funny.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you just know it's like, and you're
Yeah.
like dad's sitting there
look
like,
at, just reach back and like
you're
give dad a
looking-
high five.
Yeah, dad's like looking at him.
Dad's just going, man, it
You're with
happens.
mom, you're like, get out of the room.
Yeah, it happens, man. People are in love. What's
What's your Mount Rushmore of tits? Mom would always be like, "Yo, set up the DVD player," and then as soon as you set it up, she'd be fucking snoring.
yeah, she falls asleep during the fucking opening credits.
Yeah, God, I can't believe you said mom's tits. You almost ruined this whole seg.
I know that. I thought it was good.
Danny took two of mine, but I got two good other ones.
So what two did I take?
Pam Grier, Salma Hayek, Jennifer Love Huge Tits, Pamela Anderson.
Boom.
Pam Anderson's great
Yeah,
tits.
I was
dude.
trying to go natural on everything.
No.
No, you can't. You don't. Have,
What is this, National Geographic?
No, it's just. I mean, I'm old school. I like,
Like
natties.
Dolly
I don't
Parton's,
blame you.
Dolly
but
Parton's tits.
fake
are
tits are
crazy.
great too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dolly
Dolly
Parton-
Partons aren't real.
No,
No.
they haven't
I
been
think they
real
were
since the
big
40s.
already. Yeah. She did it really fucking early.
Yeah. Also wore like a corset that.
I'm
just,
talking
like-
about like 70 Dolly Parton's tits.
Yeah.
You know, not
Pretty
like
nice.
this new age. I mean, she's still walking around with crazy knocks.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
What year was the first breast surgery? 1895?
Damn, you can get fit. What they put in there? Gravel?
What?
Oh, no. Okay, wait.
But
In
sand?
1895, Shazerny reported the first successful breast augmentation in which a lipoma from the, I don't know what any of this means, transplanted to a breast. Okay, so they did something, but it probably wasn't stellar.
All right.
The modern prosthetic breast was invented, though, in 1961.
Yeah, dude, they haven't been
That's
around
crazy.
that long.
It's almost, they've been around so long, they
What,
are.
were they, what the fuck were they filling them with before that? Like actual like milk bags?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what were
yeah.
they putting in there?
Yeah, I wonder
Dude,
what
like
it was.
18 years after World War II, the first fake tit was made.
Yeah, bro.
It's kind of crazy.
mean,
Dad,
it's
you want to
pretty
know how old
advanced.
Dad was when the first fake tit was made? 8.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's in his 70s.
Yeah.
This guy's been looking at fake tits his whole life.
Yeah, it's true.
Dad's only 6 years older than fake tits. I thought it was an 80s thing.
Yeah, me too.
When do we land on the moon?
yeah,
I don't even
that
know
was
if it
in-
happened.
When
that
do we
was-
land on the moon?
It was 50s.
No.
No, 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
the
think
60s.
so.
Yeah.
When was the moon landing? Please
64?
tell me that they came out in the same year. Fake tits and the moon.
Wait, do you guys think we actually did land?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so do I. I just wanted to make sure.
64.
Anyone who doesn't think we did is a fucking
Is the
idiot.
Earth flat or round?
It's round as shit.
Do any of you have any of you have flat earther friends?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you, I know you have flat earther
I probably
friends.
do, yeah.
Yeah. Jared's one of them.
I probably do.
No, there's no way, Jared.
Jared's a conspiracy weirdo.
I'm not a conspiracy
No,
weirdo.
Joe Rogan's like he's not like Joe Rogan's.
Yeah. No, Joe Rogan's because
Yeah, but like Joe Rogan has like autism. He'd be like, "Have you ever seen all the gold in the world?"
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's
Yeah,
wrong?
He's also
Yeah,
high as
yeah,
fuck.
it's hidden at the top of Mount Pichuachu.
Yeah, I'm
What
like,
the fuck-
okay, dude.
Fucking cares.
He's also stoned as fuck. When
Yeah,
he's
he
on
is.
that
Yeah,
shit,
he
you know?
really is.
I love when he looks at Jamie sometimes. If Jamie like talks too much,
Yeah.
he'll be like, "Yeah, well, it's," and he'll go like,
Did you see what Sean Strickland said about Jamie?
No.
"No."
He's like, I think Joe beats him. He's like, I don't think he's like, I think he's under like, I think he like bullies him and stuff like off the
Joe
show.
Rogan. Joe Rogan's a little bit of a bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But-
think he probably is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think
You
he's.
think so? Have
yeah.
you ever had him at the?
I've never
fucking-
taken care of him. No, I mean, I don't hear anything bad about him, but you could just tell, like, in the way that he like talks to some people in his podcast. He's just kind of like, he's quick to let you know that he thinks what you're saying is stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
He's been acting for a minute. You know, he was in an episode of Seinfeld.
"Yeah,
yes,
He was
yeah,
in a
and,
couple
and he was on,
episodes
and then he
of
was
Seinfeld.
on.
Yeah,
What was that
yeah.
show that he was on? Fucking
Fear Factor.
no, before that he was.
Oh, like you mean
the
like
radio
a,
show.
Like a radio.
there was a show that he was on. That was a
Yeah,
radio show.
that's
He was on-
right.
that's where he
Wait,
really
he was
got
on
like
an
a
actual radio.
He was on a series for a
Oh
while.
shit, I didn't know that.
Oh wow! So we made fake tits before we landed on the moon.
What was the moon landing? 64?
69.
69.
Isn't it funny how those should be reversed? It should be or switched. It should be tits on 1969 instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
2002.
That's a conspiracy.
Joe Rogan, Just Shoot Me was the name of the show.
Just shoot me. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Oh,
right. That's right. That's right.
shit.
That's
I
right.
thought it was. I thought it.
Wait, is that fucking?
Did I tell you I saw Ari Shaffir at the dog parade?
No,
He was
in
like
New
dressed.
York?
He was like dressed up as Popeye or something, and he saw our dogs, and he just looked at our dogs and went, and then just kept walking. And I was just like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" He literally just walked by, saw both of the dogs in Yankee uniform, just goes,
Yeah, he's always on some shit.
And just kept walking.
I love weird people.
I love weird people too, man. I think those are good. Well, all right, what's your Mount Rushmore of cheeks? Ass cheeks.
Best butts.
Let me go second, so you'll steal mine.
Best butts. J-Lo's up there.
Okay.
Nice.
One of the best tushes ever.
Big ass. Big ass.
J-Lo's up there. Vita Guerra was one of my favorite coolies.
Damn, that's two of mine already.
Is it? Did you have Vita?
Of course,
Yeah?
she was like known for. She was like the second coming of
Jersey.
J-Lo.
Yeah.
She had crazy cheeks.
Crazy cheeks.
Keep going.
Cockeyed,
Yeah, she was a little cockeyed. Yeah.
cockeyed genius.
Best butts. I don't know.
Fat ass.
I need time. I'd say J-Lo's up there. Vita's up there.
Was it Guerra or Guerrera?
Vita Guerra.
It was Guerra,
Guerra,
and
yeah.
she dated fucking
Jeremy Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah,
I was
she
gonna
did,
say
yeah.
Jason Sehorn.
Yeah, not far off. They both played for the same team and are white.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
I would
You didn't
have
start
yeah.
watching football till later.
I'd have to
That's
go
pretty
through
good
it. There was a girl that was big in hip hop videos for a while, like in the late '90s. Was it Gloria Velez?
Gloria
I
Velez.
think
Yeah,
that was
she
her.
was big.
Yep, she was pretty hot. I don't know. That's it. That's all I got. I can't remember them all.
I gotta do
So many of them.
Vita, J-Lo, the fucking girl that was in Rush Hour that looks like a Hispanic fucking Sandra Bullock.
Rosalind Sanchez.
Right.
Yeah,
Rosalind
Rosalind
Sanchez, yeah.
She shows her cheeks in that movie. Whoa, zowsies.
Yeah, yeah.
And then probably after that, oh god, this is hard as fuck to do.
See, I thought you would have went like Natalie Portman and Black Swan.
No, she doesn't really have like a.
Too skinny.
Oh no, but Danny's saying like for
You
my
like
style.
skinny, skinny girls.
Nah, real recognize real. I have to say probably. I don't know, man. Megan Thee Stallion's ass is amazing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
she got a
It
crazy
is pretty.
ass.
Yeah.
She has a fantastic cheek, and I'm not saying like. I mean, I like.
It's hard. It's off the top.
Yeah.
By nature, by not even, and I don't want because I know Jared was like no fakes, but
Well, just
like,
for me,
even
it
if I
doesn't-
did,
that's just for me.
right. But even if I did, like, I'm not putting Kardashians in there because I just don't care about them at all.
Yeah.
anymore.
Right.
I'm over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the day, I would have been like Kim Kardashian.
Nicki Minaj's ass in the Anaconda video.
Oh,
is
sick.
outrageous.
It is
So I'm
sick.
throwing it
It's
on
a little
there.
ridiculous.
That's okay.
I'm throwing that on there.
fine.
You know that GIF. Everybody knows that GIF.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sure do. Sure do.
Yep. J-Lo's got to be on there. It's a legendary booty.
Yep.
Damn, Rosalind Sanchez was actually a really good one. That was a really good one.
She's not like super. She has that scene where they show, and I was like, oh, my
Oh,
God.
I got another one. Hillary Duff.
Oh, is she doing the thing?
Hillary Duff.
Look up Hillary Duff.
Yeah, she's
Ass.
got she's got
Caked up, dude.
she's got the banger.
Hillary Duff, caked
But
up.
Hillary Duff's scruff with permission.
Big fat ass.
Well, she does. She's doing well.
Yeah, dude. Hillary Duff is caked, bro.
She's cool. She's good people. I took care of her.
Well, tell her I said she's caked.
Yeah,
Next time you
caked.
see her.
She
But
knows
like respectfully, because I have a wife.
Yeah.
You know.
That's it. Just tell her.
Yeah.
I know somebody.
So I'm
that's it.
throwing. That's Disney. That's Lizzie McGuire. That's our era. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah, you
throwing
could put
Hillary
that in
Duff's
there.
cheeks on there. Who else did I say? J-Lo's cheeks.
J-Lo.
Nicki Minaj, Anaconda cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that gift speaks for itself, guys.
Yeah.
And then number 4, all-time cheeks.
Are you? Oh no, you did J-Lo.
Yeah.
Did J-Lo. I want to put Riri up there, but she didn't get ass till later.
Yeah.
She didn't have a lot of ass in the beginning, and then she started like having babies and getting kind of crazy ass.
Is Shakira
Yeah.
popping? Not really, right?
No, she's all like hips.
She's all
Yeah,
like
she does the hip
hips,
thing.
Yeah.
like Iggy Azalea's ass. Like I'm trying to stay in that realm. You know, I think I'm gonna have to put Kim Kardashian up there.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can.
It's Americana, dude.
Yeah, she's
We've
known
talked
for
about Americana a lot today.
Yep.
That ass is Americana, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
No,
American.
you
They're
got to do
American
it.
Heroes.
You got to do it.
Kim Kardashian's an American hero, no?
I mean, listen, she
she?
makes her bread. She makes her bread.
Yeah, dude. She's an American hero, dude.
I still think the funniest thing ever though is when she told all women to like stop being like fat and lazy.
Yeah, get off your fucking ass and
whatever-
fucking work.
Whatever she said.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right? I have some advice for the women of America. Get off your fucking ass and go to work.
Nobody wants it.
Yeah. Okay?
So terrible.
And start like with a rich dad who dies and leaves you an inheritance.
Yeah,
that's
that's
basically what
a
it
good way
is.
to start.
All right, and then your dad marries fucking Bruce Jenner, who's also rich.
Yes.
Get off your fucking ass.
Caitlyn.
Go to USC.
People
and
are
get your
talking
fucking
about our
degree.
sex tape on Roblox.
Yeah.
Good, dude. That's what
There
you
you
do.
go.
That's what
That's
you
what
get
you
for
get.
sucking cock
Yeah.
and putting it on Vivid.
Yeah.
Wait, but and wasn't it? It was their idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had to sign off for
You ever
it.
seen Ray J? Ray J goes, it was their idea to do it.
Oh, it's the mom.
Yeah, the mom wanted.
Yeah,
to.
mom
she-
pushed it.
They
That's
like
so fucking.
they
Weird.
did reshoots of like sex.
Dude, that episode where
Ray
Kanye,
J, I'm
where-
exploding.
that episode where fucking Kanye brings the tape in like
Yeah,
a
in
briefcase
the hard
is
drive.
so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I love
it's a
he's like-
gangster
like,
move.
Yeah,
Though.
he's like, look how sweet this is. I love
Yeah.
how everyone's like,
Bro, it was your idea.
it's like he went. Met Ray J and got the videos of me sucking his cock back for me, and everyone's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so weird.
he did that for you,
Yeah, so
so nice."
It's like, what about the internet? Can he get it off of Pornhub?
Dude, I know Kanye, dude. Kanye's petty. I know he made copies.
Yeah. Yeah,
he definitely did.
Yeah.
Didn't he
Watched
say he's like Kim has like excessive diarrhea all the time or something
Yeah.
on his IG?
Can you believe it? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
We don't have a jacuzzi.
That's one of my favorite Kanye.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We don't have a jacuzzi.
Can you believe it? Can
Wow,
you believe
man.
that we don't have a jacuzzi? That's one of my favorite ones. You got to get out of here, right?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
to get on this
sick.
train,
All right.
unfortunately.
Well, the mic's yours, dude. Go ahead.
Just want to tell everybody I love you guys.
Wait. We tried to do this last time. I fucked
wanna-
it up. I'm doing it right now.
You doing it right now?
Yeah, dude. Because you got to leave in style, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll be back. Doing guest appearance.
Let me just make sure it's the right one. I want to give you a proper send off.
Appreciate it.
Danny's fucking it up again.
Yeah. All right. For all the followers, for all the listeners, the subscribers, anybody that's ever texted me, DM me, wish me nothing but the best. I appreciate you. My time back in New York with these guys has been absolutely fucking epic. This show means the world to me. Please continue to listen. Keep an eye on these two knuckleheads. Make sure they're not fucking burning the place to the ground. And if I could tell anybody anything, know your worth, bro. When people ask you what you want and what you need to do what it is that you have to do, tell them what you're worth. Don't do anything less and hold yourself high. I love these fucking guys. Saved my life to be on this show. I already miss you. Love you, bro.
Thanks to the
you.
Counting Crows.
Love you, bro.
And the Counting Crows. Thank the Counting Crows.
Thank you, Shania.
That's it.
Love you,
Love
Jared.
Thank the cast and thanks Counting Crows.
I want to thank the cast and thank the Counting Crows. And that's it. For Jared LoPriore.
Mom, I'm coming home. Chevy, we miss you.
We miss Chevy. You're in our thoughts. We miss you.
That's it, brother. LoPriore's forever.
Got to put one of those like dumbass headshots up. That
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
do, like SNL.
like Jared. Jared's going like this in like 1990.
So it's like
2023 to 2023.
yes.